Enya me dede a me nye enkyere obi. Na ye ne etre inde safata. Ye de etre inde safata. Ema wo bi obenwo. Ene mpo bi abehia no. Ka tete ne yese wote ba bi na hia mpani asore achia. Ene sebe nkwada e bobo okwa na pani twoma afi no bebo na atia no. Ene ye bre ye subane ye da na die nkwada bre mu no. Rane no me ewo yeso na mafo. Ye mfani die mampanimfo. Ama brabo no ayese nkonua ene da ye komu. Se pese ye komu he ha yan ya. Se ye da subampadi e kire woni a eben yan. Afi o pese we ne be dependable. You can't be dependable. Mobi mfa na ne nto so no hu se otwere wo a wo mpa nhwe. Obi enkasa wo ka sa obaye na oyoye. Wo hyebo a wo di so. Enye bo hyekese bia. Ye adwuma mu a ye kwei. Wa waje adwuma ase wo ye weka. Ye se adwuma no ese ba 8 o'clock. 8 afi na wo tu mu ompam. You are not dependable. Wo catch obi say me do I will love you till death do us part. Owo mu onkwam o medo akoso ye. Wa hyebo udi so. Obo hyedi esudie na oye. Etu desu ben bia dia because say can I be depended upon? Am I keeping to my promises? Do I vow for the mere sake of vowing? Or am I vowing to keep my promises? People who keep their promises are always healthy and happy. One year was shebo udi boso no. When eji na ekire se wona apo. Enti men shebo a wontimi endi so. Mi se oba me wo so obesire mi sika na me ni bia me ka so me obi bra chena. Me ka che otintin se na die mu ade me ni bi. Mo bi so a me pe kakra ma o. Na men hye obo so kon wo chena a me ni pefe se wo chena me nya bi ma o. O ta se bebre yesa. Ene na ene de one mantem. Wo chena ba me ni. Na ni pare na ni ato so. Afi oba ya we dodge. En hyebo a wontimi ndi so. Ebo bi a be hye no. Di so wo ye agya ene na. Wo de nkwada be wias se ehye Nyankopon bo se obetete nkwada we mu aye mpanimpa. Ntete be na ade man nkwada no. Wabu be hye so. Ma wo suban ne wonne ye ene wo kasa ntete wo ma e wo bosha wo hye Nyankopon se mebe wo ma hwe nkwada yi. Wo ye nyonko me fa se wo ye madamfo pa. Bosha bi wo ha se hye ho. Wo ye busuani bosha eden kabum. Na efe don't follow the stereotypes and the generalizations. You can't stereotype. Obu waso sabe nkranfo nyina nkranfo mo ncha de na no bi ka kire ma se ni teko nkranfo gamela nye keni gakwe gamela da na ha mi oyiwa don akwa bi na ka sa kire me gamela da na oyiwa don wa na ka kire wo nempo wo ya de man kan na da wase nya papa no o se ebi akeka nsem afa ye kuro ho ne ye mo ne so ne bebe efiri ho sa ma wo hye obi a wo de akani nka akasantefo de odwa no me na me say tino na wa ho na me kire no nti o ka no kura na wo so odwa no enya agbagba he say mimi fragment me ya bebo odua e na ato ya adwen pro so me de mi firi so no ho ya me ni so o hye me pra enti wo hye di pa no a set mo po na ade na edile. Do not take the stereotypes of this life into your mind to attack others. Do go say me ware nkrani me ware achini na achimfo de omo peman so do one dey ka kire wo achimfo nyina na ekoye judges and lawyers there be obia wo nan krankra suban a efi na busua mu ya na ato ye dini efi na generalization sen kanfo de omo ti say akanfo de omo ti say ntina no ehia akani guy bi no ni made pa obegina ho obechira de you know yes akobe gina bi entie no enso nsem o kare nyansa nsem kwa na oka na esiase ya to ne din se enumdwa hene ni no ye ntie no enti no ento nipa ne dini kosi se o ne suban. Now view your attitude critically. You can attitude that and someone at that wadwen proso your framework usano and na eja ehye bi ma and now for shemre bi ma teacher for shemre bi and I mfoni a wetwa wa bra boso de bubra. Examine them critically. Examine the rules of life as to what they said you cannot do. Is it true? Maybe our school we need maths. Yeah, maths so wabon to the orphans wabon one more. Wo bibi wo mu a utimi ye a wakwadre mu. Enti ma obi asem a kan ye enhye so enyi hu ni. O me de me ho nya fe. Wan na ka kire wo. Wan na ka enapo de bi se ho nya fe to okopep to ahye won to. Sebe asem dan kwa ma kire sebe nyoma wo mu. He obi ani ho Nyankopon bo no a obo no sebe akire ne sansani onyame sɛ ne mmerɛ koto yɛ de dɔteɛ awian obia mentwɛn sɛ obi bɛba abomfia ɛna so bɛmma kwan ma wadwen mu abomfia wodi mu woyɛ mama wo sefata hwɛ ka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ mimi di mu ɛnɛ da a mepie mi di mu me sefata me wɔ dehyeɛ me wɔ mama machi ha yɛakyerɛ made in heaven ɛwɔ hɔ me mma obi abrabɔ ɛnhyɛ me so mma abomfia da me sefata ka kyerɛ ho saa na mmom no kura ho ɛwɔ tene mu kura ho ɛwɔ deɛ sefatam kura ho ɛwɔ nyansa mu na kura ho ɛwɔ adwene pa mu na nea wo mu no ɛno ɛna de bɛma. If you don't have it in you, you can't give it out. If you have wisdom, you produce wisdom. Wow, until the end you mu no kope na sua since obadwene say wo de wonye ni papa no kura pursue substance and not appearance. Pursue substance and not appearance. Appearance can be deceptive. Pedie mu oduro na di akire. Pedie edimu no kura na de ayo pedie sefata na nye se ahya no kotu kuntanti so ye esa na de ennemre mu no ya ye pedie adwura ye honam esin de tie mu. Appearance can be deceptive. And pursue substance and ignore appearance. And I do be see. A din yam yes so even another a chaw minute equitego. Now was within the okay mate. Watching Yamia Duma, Minubishia. I mean, I'm penning phobias. A cameraman, a tram for near the bread war, sound, and a MC, and a cracker Sandra. I know I'm a producer, Prisla or Janam Kakra. Onyame and Kaho. Onyame, Adom Dumia, watching us a bishia, our Fidewiso. Onyame, Antina. I was here, Medin the Reverend Kwamina Aida. Mejidi said, you do Medina when it your videos, your talk shows need to make Dinina. Na die hia me pa ne sese na ebe ya wasabaka edwumedie no 24/7 wo bell no wo de ponche so sa bell no ponche so ponche so biu na sa ponche so biu o ponche so 24/7 edwumedie ni na e shasia kikro na won saka and follow us and share the page for commenting na so to no nyame hira.
Osia Badish Mama Yamamunina Chen Yamuakaba Son Kodo Badum TV, Cassie Eso, Neamuakaba Bium, the Badum TV, Bedroom Jumedi, Joada de Cosi Fiada, and Humache, Nonum Empemu Yadebro, Tini Teko Tego, Edum Cranshan Samno Abre, Yadana see Papa, Enti Ya, Men Shebo, Sawasha Bonsoa, no diso. Let to me a bueno, and in some no de my any baby account in your Brenna Cop, no Coco TV, never to. Anamo ne day. Dear do so no Adom TV Badwam kase enam de bron subnedo so near to your mubi ya ubeti Minerals Commission penifo ayane sebambofo se say the old woman caught yensu and suwa would no so woma kwako boban ye de mun sam no ebebremo sanso ena ene MPP amanyoko no tescon president bia o koka asem bi ma etia osofo bi no eho ensam no Bede bebro no nsembi ena no pay obetesa Adom TV Badwam kase oba Facebook/Adom TV akase no ho Go TV 176 DSTV 280 so obenya Adom TV Badwam kase bi me amesomo anopay medi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni DMT said ensem ni chemu ankasa etie Minerals Commission penfo say won any security agencies ahodo na kabom wo fa personnel anase bambofo a sesiye womo akwakotena yensu ahodo a ewo man Ghana mu permanent that's womo kwakobɔ ho no ban afebɔ na we no hyehyɛ ahodo a womo di gu na kwan so sebe ya womo etu fam agudie ya nam so ebide ase yensu ahodo no ano betumi abrase bi te se brim ankobra river prow fe so ene emiamia ahodo bi Adom TV kase etwaso.
Over the years no yenya information bia o said we ni akochi omo after 1 week 2 weeks ebusumi miensa mienu bi na omukọ na sen kra de omo call anajo ya da no omo call 2 am 3 am nje bebo be amachi 4 5 na omo call mo be aban out of boats 5 ye the man navy for I think pra and cobra offing the so-called video and then what do you call it brim and then now black water. These boats almost patrol this time permanent because you have a permanent solution.
What was to say one more person of a crime pass to form a good year no woman as ye and meji a foot to any entity.
The blind said who minerals commission be ma asase ye be some mouth fidie na fa koye juma na tua no kakra on pay up last year nearly 5 buy and then 100 yeah chiche on the both deposit buy the be call site near install your mouth now the ejuma yes and they will not run away anymore. We know where they are and it's working very well. Okay, yeah, supporting geological survey UMAT. Yeah, Brunei said geological investigation. Niempe more assassin or areas for them. These things take time. But Pa said will give up the fight to Boa. And no DNA. Then it means that ye cook 30 million Ghanaians. Then yen tong a chrono and yen so.
Mayanto Akasiano Sona Northern Regional Chairman Dema MPP Amanyoko Mohammed Bantama Samba Ako Tamale Technical University and a test confor Akwakushia Bra na one president Saibu Afa Yaba Okoka Asembima Etia Shofo Washamantam no Esono Wakoho anyone Makakudi and Komona Sasam no Katia or Swafo in Tikrano and I'm so Emma Yechirino Ekotono and Romampania Koho Ekonsra and Sabranti Ekokasama etc. Then I'm so Amamantamino and PP Amanyokoni Gem Treni Akoho anyone Makodi and Command some Koso Hubino any.
So when I heard the news, one of my darling boy is in police custody. I said that it will never happen, although Ghana have constitution and police have their principle. Do not bail somebody in the night, but a Chairman Samba will break it, will make a record.
Urano Edison 72 Dretchireno, and a police force so Eden Crata Abato Montano so and Equestiano Paya, what Shiremu say, and she be any one more, is see a police for crime, say won't to me ma obi bill anajo. Sankrata, Superintendent Bernard Babananga and Sasha Siano, Echiremu say, will be a police for a bachelor no, or may Emra Emma who quine say a police for to me money bill, and for who say ya for feeder and answer na watch every year. Atron one krata ni mu say dwemtinani samba anamoa wotu ye no daddy pefe se wo mumra ya ne senti ehu behia so manfo nyina ebe kasetia.
Branch manager Dema Takrade Metro Mass Transit Limited ye Devite Tekute ene wodi adesene ma sekendi Takrade Metropolitan Assembly no wosre wono mo bus terminal hononka ebeya ankwankra de no woman womo enfree honum sebeya won so benya somdue no de ayi wadwuma de nti amapani de na district court assembly nanim no on Adom TV kase etwaso.
Adem, what is happening? Yes, no. But the issue is say obeba ha no na ye member be lose in life and as ye member be assemble to no and as obenya how any a problem but yes no in any way eba competition there yes but the problem eh ni call for na that metro me no dey adwuma na say be GPR2 station kwa on so ho no and odi rail station no in fact ntimi ni adwuma
Dwemtinani awoda atoye mantamu GPRTU ano Joseph Simon Kujo echiremu ni enti awonom akotai Metro Mass Transit fo no echi sebeya sana mo ampanyfo no pese wotu no wobetie mu
he said kian kino ngire bada na unda no ebe bibu echi ani sika ji chiba be o say ya ho no ye nyina ejitum da boy no nusuba no mamamba your minute wa ha ye mede mo na hwe ye take minute ni nyina na se order ba na chere wo interest bi wo echira wo pada boy no baba ye ono ya da yempe
Yamani boni etu anamon eco transport manager Patrick Sebe enan so ne kwotwetwe nkoma ono so da na die se sa so bo ampanyimfo no ebo nyina no nya de se nokure bia ewo mu
nra na ye ni Metro Mass penny no ene operators wo ho no ejina akusia ye ɛne agree baabi a bus no enyina in fact na nke pese gina na enim kakra but bedroom as for say ebesi o man timi ne omo emegina baabi o mu gina no because obi aye bus o mu nyina akokuma senti no ye nyina agitum e ma se omo ne metro mass o be gina in abreast there's on be saso pepe obi nyina obi enim ya
na wotwe wie yi entem wo kumase emonte so MPP amanyekuo no echitafo mu bi de nantie ehye so ewo asantemantam emu na nyina no na womo de ebo trade minister Alan Kojochire Maten ne ani swade hunu se da bia wo beto frankade ama MPP amanyekuo no no womo echechire mu ese ebrana so Alan Maten so eba na ukuda nchabo de echire bi etwaso
MPP fwa yesusu se womo eye alankojochire manten echitafo efri abato mpeso so ahodo pina wa santemantam ha ebehia e wa santemantam ha nkrokumase omobotai nyina ne se won ba betenetene mo empomu ede ahye owura alankojochire manten animonyam womo afadia na ehye mo no dodo na no aye owura alankojochire manten emfonyini ene ne din ene womu womo achochoro enema agu enkrata so a womo de echira ebi ede na di se alankojochire manten ni mreni Komo eshase efi the kwa runabout efa kroma ebe piemu ewo Heroes Park ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium echitafo ni bi ene adom kase etwetwen enkomo
Nanado or the first sesaba fantastic but say ye mano ewie first session na eye no so mo ye nnuamo no adwuma no so mo ye adwuma no ono bo na nchematen ba he is the man for the jobs job for the people eti grassroots no see ono bo na nchematen e na mo pe
2008 we were boys. Yes. Now boys are men. Enti dia was here bia. Na dia ne ye. We break it no. We break it no. We pagana fortune. No one is perfect. Baby achimatoa baby am fanche. No more the person of Alanchematen. The Kufuor like person. What is here? No more say Kufuor government no. Baby o saba.
Anamo mutuo ni nyina no eyese wo motetro mu empomu na break the 8 omo Canada no omotimi akonkoden amana adadie ewo emfempimienu ane aduonu enan abatonu nana awuku denchembo amana ibuni
kwani bia wonya mfie aduonum enkono a wowo adomanu ewo akrokere wa danse north mensinimu asantemantam ya akwasi amaku ene ya meka say yesi adwumakuo bia kwa akogena sase ya wadua no baye wo so adwiri ni nyina toagu hunu ne se womo sisi no te wosa mamra no eye adwuma Adom TV kase etwaso
maye mefuo be 20 acres awo asase efre hom kunkun na no asase so na mehun se lawyer bi se efre no kwaku nsia sare wodi machine abesi asase so odwiri mi niema membe ne mikoko ne mejapade e wasase so wotugu ekeka waso akwaje ne concession wa bam nti wo ho kwaso wotimi tugu kwa me kom se me ne me yire kra ko pe banchi kra de akono aduane dia no ama prosifo achime no de makoto ses ma de achim kosi apa prosifo nso mi hu asem obia papa bia wo mo ka kire me nti no asem no mente ase nti me pese aba no ebrem enya sa kra na baabi a medidi no de ma me ne me yire ne me ma nti me pese aba ne be ma me
Adom kase pese ye ne mranim ni nsia asawe a wokogina mu ema adwumayekoi ebe kasa ebusa ne soso edi enti na court no ede tabon ato won so na ne nyina mu nso okọ asase ne so ekokodwi so nanso ye pem na homa bia wanfa
adehye ya womo jombo number 1 ewon kwanta south mensimu woti mantamu stress nke yenye anesefo atena bia ana baby odi won mo etiri ebeto sebaya apomode panso won mo benya bi ewo hotichu ekoba se putupuru bi ehododo no a esanse nurses quarters eni honti anesefo na twe apete ewo community ni mo womo bisadie woni Adom TV kase eni di nkomwe
for babaha kana nurse fo ontina clinic nchano ti mrebia anajo awia kura ebe ya ba hwehwe o musa ya hono mu ana aju kura obi ba yare e hwehwe ns force a oba do tomo hono mu na se ontumi nko ba bia wo ibe obi wo kwasa ebi su kwatena kwasa ana ebi su wadwumbo obi ngulu bia wo ho no ebe awo a o yare no wonim ho a wonni no number so ayesa na ye obre
efo no bebre no eyamba na oba so ebia woti bia warento na enya dia sanajo ohun fawa obetuma kwanyare no ho no mo se ombra mbehwe ewo eye apomodin afye ye ho no mo ba se nya eye nesis quarters wa ha sanajo kwa ne pan da ho a se bi hian ana se ohun fawa obetuma aba banyare ne kwaro na wa ide na wa hia so ama
nurse in charge wo Jumbo Chips compound peace tuduabo echire mu se sanse wonum eni bia pomodin adwuma ifodi wonti beto ewa yaresabia ho no mu nti no wonum eti echire ne senti no edin sunsanso obani bebre na ba bejai apomodin adwuma yeso ewo ho no mu.
You don't have a place to sleep and work as a chief's zone or chief's compound. Initially the place is a chief's compound, but because there is a lack of accommodation it has turned to chief's zone. So if anybody can help us to get a bungalow where we can sleep and work with our heart, then our work will move on peacefully.
Mayento akase no eso na Ewim Government Hospital so extra bine wona wonsem ewo bie se wo mmra na wo munya x-ray machine bi ne theater wo ho no bebo wo mu ye papa dom kase ne wo mo edin kowe
Ewim Polyclinic anem nzama wazabe yesum na yenyu so wonyente tsepa yenyi da kwanda anchi yebenya x-ray wa ha mo yebenya theater wa ha mo yenyimda se yensa kana ochede ebu yezu mukra ohia do biara boko bebi na wakaji ayarsa nsi yadamu ase emina modom na edwumafu nyinara
Alhaji Mahamud Mazaweje ene di edom wani mu a okoye Ewim ayaresabia no adoye ono so fa sa akonya no so e de asidapie sie ma ayaresabia no ene mu mpanyinfo nyina se ebre ne be nyina no oboa e de ayarehwe papa ema omanfo a wo kuro mu hono mo
Chole baby so on emphasis no here papa la wa kasa wo kale o se le kale won the multi bia so boboa won fambra some me no ye nuanum la yemba wo abochi no was le wa aka mo si le obabro oxygen eso ye da se na le ma yana na mu kan kitikiti bia so a ensi mo ye sa kan si siara ye baba Ewim Polyclinic was one ye want say na echi so baba no ye bako baby so an so yes akọ
pani bi eba nwumasuamu a wabene yie pa nei wosesa de empewani nsamma ne muso ewo boase no nyame anim ne mpanifo afo nan ansi fom dia ene ebeje ensemo woni amane boni Isaac enu menyo ne di komo maman Cecilia Mensa a woye municipal girl child officer ewo ho osem kura from 10 kura no omanyem eye ade hadwene je osem mpanifo ne abatan de wonan esifo
girls ni baby ye harass omo a bebre kure nim sa de na de omo na ye harassment and harassment is a bait to teenage pregnancy and you can imagine ade ba kwa ye bre pa ye teenage pregnancy.
Cecilia Jampon ene ye panyini a woda Akosua Works Foundation ano na wo kire mu ni nti a wonum etu sa na mo no
ye hu say enkwara no omo challenges bebre obi wo ha na ne ho nka nye ne ho siesie mu no oye niema bi a enfata entimi enye nti ye bo enkwara no se de be ya omo betimi asiesie omo ho kama awa ahonidie mu
adesuafo bi a wode wonum efa ntetie mu no de wonsam eto yama ne boni ani
Omo parents here responsible. Inti omo do omo menstrual cycle mo muska. Ma chere de wa ye be si first ye ho de wa ye ho embon se ne be di ye hu ni ye mba so de on so ho bon so emwa.
Ebi wo ho nso a oni roll-on. Ebi wo ho nso a wonye scan to roll-on o de be ye na mosium. Inti se wonya ashes na se lime na ebe buan emma na nanfufo
Ano so na Adom TV Badwam kase anopɛ no mefa ensi ha de adu so no de bonkrata na ye krado wo call online so a ensam no so ya na ye kruchire bi na ye de agu ho ni nyina na ye sine ko so a ye de bro fi sabre kosi se no nkono ebebo dwumadi ahodo wo ho madofo nso edika tsena sedada ma mechira Diamond ewo ha ena fe oman hene kwabena santen so agenedwa timpanifo amema mwakwaba
jo super kope na
yankopo adom bia
afre na matiase de ntia na yesusu na me ma me pa anka atwede mu na odi twiwa moto mu saa afre na matiase se bo ayi se ye twa body tree na bidie or be pem so choose ye ati comfort me bre no twi no posere wan no twi me da chi obetemas no twi no posere me hey fe na Matias ye afe na Matias ye oh wow dia yakra ne onipa enka ewo ho nya ofoto ebi wo ote se enka wo ebi wo so a onte se enka wo ebi wo so abo apayom yenkwada bim no madam for baako Festus na wotwe kura no nware
hey how
yeah odisa obi ho na moto ma fupa odi ni neat baye bibi han obi so da moto e wuso obi moto mo fo na eye bufu na eye nyan ebi mu dey very neat ebi mu so dey kwa dey otimi fa okra
na abobbo white
yeah mesre
no asa singlet
ahoni die ne dey uhia any extra amount bi a bro adwene ne ntiase ahoni die ene kwa no na dey ma ohun etimi ye eba ehwam eba kama ai bebiri dey fu om kura ye effective pa no ene anka atwade na maame no foundation no ese ye boa no go titiri enua ma no dodo na mema no kwa de ehyew no foundation kwa de nya hwe even though it's not good enye but yenua ma no de yegire no ye offer ase ma any choice ese ye boa mo na oma ho ne die ni timi di mu wi pe o ana wo fon se fan hye mu se enkwadare ntitiye titiri no ma fa ho ne die ho no ahoni die ho no se be Ghana for man bi mfanche obi betima hye draws ba ko be busum be miensa wo de ye nko ana wo ahokyire nko a man pay for ni bi crowd do na draws so atete atete basa ma do na so ware wi a na omo re fi omo ho we nyina na ma diversions bi ba mu no ma do na ware wi na omo re fi o brazier atete basa ya kese die ni anope mu fanche ba wow de o hwese de na o si tie asaketesia woni ba wo so ahu a osiesie ne nka kono na okọ ware ya na so peso wa oni abranti bi koba o twe ne wo se ebrosa enye brosa ne mo nyina ntimi ko ebrosa na oba mu adware apa ese ne draws ana na mo ase nyina atete dodo na so ase ne cha mo nchim aye basa die ni mo me nkan se yanka na wo hwe mema ni bi kwa yenko boxers wa wadwo so afo ni wo se chop bebe na wo ti ni be na wo ti ni na wo ba no so gangaria sebe o jonso o koba o jonso o mema ni bi kwa ho no kwa na se wo dwara no pa wie wa ba kroma wa kor se pa se nwumre wo be kwa ko di fie be dwane na wo expect se wo yiri be dware ana wo nware. You expecting your wife to watch that? Oh, don't do that because oh, you're bema. Oh, so I don't know a bone and cabin. Oh, so I go die. Ni na ma obana crab ni CPC ta na e tire obana you go no na e fa ni no. E dimi mari nja ni pediem sem me ni mi reda. Ti both sides. A man titru in here kase because omo de omo no e du bribia. Esa se omo bu omo nsa ni ntire ni omo bebre esa se woni pediem. E no one manage ni ya yare ne enka e de ba no e ha adwin. Ti man na na hu ya mekase pa o be ma o hwe manim o na otimi ko force like ota mo ase o share boxer shorts for 2 weeks o mental problem na we so ya ba na dia wo kira ba o ni pa na o share boxer shorts for 2 weeks wa jo so agum o ja na o jo so agum na o ja wa jo for 2 weeks no o ti wa che join now di dia asa woni Bill Clinton e kwa adwuma boxer shorts o timi to o di to boxer shorts o fa jeans ba ko sha de bia mo bo ehia ne a wo trema ba ehia sky ne o ma ensem fata o fa jeans ba ko sha o ba sha be 3 months e jeans ye sha kra yinsi e de chese o ye tough guy o boa hey Jimmy ahoni dia hu hia o be hu nipa more pa asa o ko wo India e futi se jata o ne be shi o da kwaye e hu se fi basa kan e kra na ye maame no bibia ye tete ye na ebu ye na egu na me so nti na ebu ye maame nom ye nua manom maybe sister Christy dey bia no fa me nan na obubu minyini ye mehu se dey si bubu dan minyini ye mehu mafu na so de ba me ham ko akiri kakra me ti bubu no my friend kola na mo beto aso. So you need to consciously work on yourself. Oh ba na ni pe dwane. Oh ba na ni pe si omhene. E yo de we nya wo bia o. Ye wo nyoma e betimi di akọ. Saa nyoma na waga de afu wom kura na nka twade. Ye ni san komo we ofie. Nti na amanyoma bebre gisem esan se konkonsane atwetwe ye de. Eye mmereyo esinto wo bi abrabum ba ye be boa nipa no esan se ye pese ye twetwe nipa bibia da na ye sere nipa da ye ni nim nyansa. It's not good. It will ba be ma no wo fie na wo fast no hyase na no nka. Hyase you can't run away from it because you're there about obechima. You can't run away from that. Akola no oh yeah you can't run away from it. Obi abejo so obi said obi abeja ni nine. Let us be decency does not matter where you are. Nyese wo mi kroma hafu nti wo de wontimi obetimi aye. Obi tetrasa ko so enye papa ba akokora. Ahunidie ene ba bia wo na chese ese odi huni o da bi ba bia wo bia na ese otimi di huni ene ye di pie no. Ha dwen kohwe mani bi pa mo ase pa mo na ebufu ko mo se si hangi uti compounds o mo si hangi onyina oba wa mo ase si atawiem saa keke ebi su hwe me ma me die bi dia ete this is a chire ba we say akata a chire yina ni bi no di facha mi ana machi
asem no kray ento sebe enti yedase na first so dase pa no pay and afa so yedase so compound house experience no when ya che isan so tna compound house and when ya be kana no de utosin wo ho no na wa hyase na wa ye homework no na bibia e fine
kama
enya so the compound house be mu dia nka lawyer wa nka be bisa se na ma do hydros na ma rara we hu ase ne de atitili ade but compound house experience we ya no but first also so that so the example but on a more serious note no one hyase mfifia o de besi abon na enye we na ebehia wa nti oso ne ode kakra no ye woni pa bi o atitru so konkrase a efini ho adentia
obko ye dia
tikrase enso mu dio ho ni enti kakra na no didi na wo dwen wase ho nso na osiesie ho
na blade kra na kra ayeso
abafo books ma ye masa mbaye nraba ne kratefo no na ye dwen sa na ye manketengete ne ho wan hwe ya obebu wani aguso
na kai da call dentist and say na ni issue but one na yes ho adwuma no so call one day na akosra o ma anyoma ye yi free wanu edigu bia hu dodo obaka se ye di agro me se do pa ne bo onye de kosra dentist na ne bo de nkwa na wa pomudin hu se ya chance anyoma na ya wo ye no o so aba wi we ko wi bi e be 8 bottles o ko dentist wa o se na okutua o ko wa se na okutua osi ho adwuma so kone hyehyɛ wade ma enka na efiri ba enye osi da bi ni boarding de bia ye just ade na ma a class of people be go there enye omo titrasa akoko ti be dentist go there wa sum nyina ko wa fa prior from de bia so de wo tum cho u ya so na ba akona mo aso si na mo so amoni eti nyina ya chia mo we are proud of you musuo nkan wa de be yi be to na bi so hankwa na unyina we beifo hankwa unyini pe na beifo na bia kote witches camp hankwa na unyina na I beifo because corona nkasa na abusua na nkasa no yenye nhihye bi ama ya huntinu from 60 no so one find wow fit wa bon se nyame ani ni ba bia be bia beifo ba bia be bia na nyame an se ndi am wa kwa na se bia oba bi kote ketu abi se dia se kan be yi dia no hankwa the chronicle the bokata de shas ye fia misra wa yi se basa de no o hwe ofo so passing bia na wanu akoyuka betwa se the chronicle the bokata and na kwa jwada de share ye na otwe ase 15th of August chronicle say Alan cashes in Kumasi and also 170 bibri and we will deal expeditiously with viral Galamsey story Reynolds Commission for na akase And the big one here, Infonye Dai, Dr. Yaweduchum, Minister Education, did Educhum cook up report on $1.2 million Gallup project? The Chronicle Democrat and so or the other two any man say.
Daily Graphic and so na graphic penny phone ni enipa bi kan ho ade o kan say I'm determined to steer economy to growth. Enti said the bay economy no baby ejina Ghana for kasa no ebesa akose de na no net no mampani say oye determined into Ghana for enhwenanim. After 11 years of losses, boss makes turnout post 163.8 million Ghana cedis profit, settles 80% debts. Not just a way as a moda, a cost so ewo boss Jumekonum say, in Fiabinia won't watch the one sick as some near Jumana Hokano, say Yamiadum, and Yaman and Namnaquem. A ye, ama a car now, dear best or how much more do you watch no, one more to me, year, a big can we home, and graphic at the bar pay.
My so na yanko online na me call Adom online so MPP flag bearership race the grassroots are yearning for lunch Martin hopes na do distance me to edwa wo say MPP amanyoko no grassroots no omani abrepa so ra Alan Kojichira Martin wono na wo mo peno na scores of modest pillars respect to late Abisim Queen mother and also Adom multimedia cam brands no who said na say ya shase just amamre ne amane bi ensu ye bekọ ho ti oba pani wanya ba bie ekro no na ye no ho hyehye nyina so ye de ebram ti ho asam ba adomonline.com e wa ha arahosam na asie e wo wa akra wanya fie nwotwe ene ne wakoto ensu mu ama de no ekro rade hu ye mobo mututu amna ya mo nkata so nso afa de pakata so ebi di nuanti unim akraketua no wakosiem na fe de ko umienhwe hu ye no hu nsam eno no mampani adodan kwa akufo ado so wakan say promises ana de oso obeye ama bambofo military na make obeye ti wo kwa adomonline.com eno so e wa ha fei na be de kire Dr. Mahmoud ba umia so e de ne dia ba so we promise to support you ba umia to gas state eno so e hu asem adomonline.com e de aba no pay kwabna ne mamemra Adom Facebook he said utugumu no obi kase more fire anti virgin chemensa e wa kokere a wono ehwe mankind so wose wa experience bi da obabi yi ne dross no nyame nko anaje no so de no bi ba beka later nti wose o man more fire afi wose me akwa babie mu afi obi so de ne de e ne namu magu enso aba ne de ne dross apartment mi anka bari mana na wusu enso aba adanse asokwa ene wono so edene de aba ene wonmu akeka kayedam ase na oba myjoyonline.com enso alabianka case no eno so GR fo so atwe won ho ede free emuaye canal damwa ne nsem no a wono eka ye fa special prosecutor na montuo no a wotu no eho asem eno no yeko mistake up la Bianca case and also Muntala Muhammad and Edia was so a day to a dra and on a new answer no a carbon wire was say ye di ye komu a question Gamashi celebrate homo war and also a who for need who updating now in social media handles no so and also why no correct so what about Facebook and Instagram our Adom page I who say a mamrani a money issue ye can homo one wa then so weekend you almost want me palm videos be effect. Wa ya ne enimi amamre ne amane enti ko ho na afi kokoshe emu semafe GLS nso ene GBA president ono so ne sama wode eto edwa oba myjoyonline.com and also ewa ha organizers of edu also work caution na be against suspending Alan Chermatin and also rebu a emu nsem nyina no so ye de bebro no some afofobi ni nyina so ewo myjoyonline.com.
Okay. Mami, me adofo omo hwe no say nsem na me kan pay akoyi pa in fact. Na omo chese omo no tini omo di .com say di be da omo je no. Me say mo ani be 17 me da wan say mo say akoyi. Mo fan tell me say because any bre yanka yan pesa community. What chese yan pesa community. Enso ade na ye nyina eno yan pedi.
Because Ashasia no one CSA ni Saturday no Saturday na wo kan dentist no me Saturday ye halitosis and muka na ya wo beti yesi o enum kankan ye de wo na me anim ni yemfa ba ye wo akra na no ahyase na ase etwitwi ne kekere maso enu nanum ba se wanye osiwo wo santi mi wa wo santi nso odidi odum no fo na eta ne kekere maso nso ko se beduru akire no na onyini ne na nka eba ne
me se afia na sabe ye kura ye gibre twitwa no pa na yumiri no na no be 3-4 months back me obi tu mi fo aba me koye no
obi be no ka se me na me tu fo na so so the credit one of family
eh me the amount with the credit afia ba ko ataba ko area amount na me koye no na me anim nie be wo se eh de camera ma wo hwe mi se de wo ko de wo be si wo no eti mi sramu. It's an interesting place to be. You. That's how we are secret, we have no idea.
And I come sorry, Baba could be a dentist. No, sir, can't you be a math watcher? Yeah, shut up, pony, a talk near the ayano. You say, just see, prescribe your amount. Near prescribing mouth, now wow, or try, you see it to me affect yes. Yeah, I done the pharmacist. I acquire a page of mouth. What I say, 12 guys, and any what's up. But you say and you're right. Inti mu ma yan sha no so na me ka say we mu nya ye ni mo ye ni say o medidi awie e bi aduane hyehyem nti me ye. But at the end of the day senya doctor na dia ma na wa wo so wo kwa akoto a eno so wo mo ne etie. Inti mu ma ye ni enya ho. O brush no so ya asesa ne 3 months bi asesa.
E bi dey for 6 weeks.
And to hard one no na be say wo se wo gam no. Won say mo je ba. Ti mo mi ahwe ni ye. Aha.
And your my hand down my messy body training video. And it was sister so no chucha bore and all must say because I'm a boy puffy assassin. And can't be a Kenyan say why I know my man to the master. Well, guidance so the binam na asami ni kana be but another hey. I said the me do a man bisa and see no one some no dear course war. Asante mantama kase nim no watie nyina na afa government institute 24/7 security patrols along 5 rivers in say ensumonten ahodo num wo my Ghana mu no nipa bia fantetie mu a wo mu ni mahyenka wo mu ni ensuo dware so obi atom se ye den fansuo ho ne ho ahobambo nyina no ho entity ye wo mu afam awie nti ka guidance am anopai ordinam ne ho be.
Okay, so Oko Ghanaian Times was the largest wheat farm uncovered in Afram Plains. 5 arrested for cultivating 80-hectare cannabis farm. And what's Anna the Ghanaian Times there?
Inti treasure to mana.
Me sure say o treasure to.
Inti any dey fancy hey. The time na so. Na ye ko na agudie mu nsam Professor Ike Wallace said e ba. Enen so so. Ona e ba.
Wallace e bi gina.
Ono a.
Oh, okay.
Ada wase sano.
No, say because I'll call for the next 9 weeks.
I know won't say.
Now me person take you over. No bar. Wallace neighbor.
Ono neighbor.
Wow.
Enti. Professor Ike Wallace. Ba na agudie odi agudie mu nsema ba. Na afia ho sepen so aba fisam so ho na nyabre na ti afisam enkomo no na afia pensem mu aba ha de wazo ye enti bribia mu afidie ne na ha ye ni somo se muguso ene ye adwuma. Ye da se ye kwa aba na Wallace atwaso.
The only nomenclature the professors green in sports, the Al-Regina Wallace, the nation's presenter, and the same Kunya Elcon Quantin Cordin Small and Sakan Pencil, our Ghana good him age. Numa Kunya Miensa, woman a boom scavate men and pencil, a then common eba. 1x bet have always told you that betting is better than Sakawa. Bet dear, in Tassimo which is so trying before, and I wouldn't be full trying to come be a din Kumasan Manum, until Busia de Japadim says Kaukon a jow, as I see a betting Tebiaco Tom Faketua Kojaka trying to be full, Nedin be for Nemoa, now so to Mrs. Samabrabo, and more bets diwa, why you betting a boom between betting and Sanchez show to more than that, some sa betting account 1s bet no, who try not the Ajonica Cretan Sat, only moon feeling with chair and found him bet with money that you can afford to lose, and the betting a boy, and we now assume I drink El Kruma, where you China stop a bet there. Mananya 1x bet. Jeffers health mixture and so at the dose tashi and aba infections are donated to gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis, white fever, and sudipua. A 2 year proper Rawan Bohu, a multimedia chineche for niche herbal shops in Nemo. On Sabitianka Jeffers mixture do by Quibitia bois, a maniama etian to 2 year amount. Sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel. And I made a mano, but more than that, so qua shama market and yena afete man so odwani chirima sabetia kabi modern sabetia from 0208986731 na one Sedgmore gel and roll on phone paying for yenhwehwe nkomwe yenhwemwa ema pomodon sem so intimate of embrekete. A journey of 1,000 kilometers begins from very first step yenhase MFF World Cup warm up we and yedi epusu na yedi era World Cup against Kesirim national so am say 12 years ago Netherlands for AS Slovakia for 2-1 na FIFA 2010 World Cup against Kesirim baso on African soil Nelson Rudolph Mandela Krum South Africa and Assange Cheson create Santudja na yedi pusu sebe also betimi edi World Cup na chi power Adom TV so and yedi ebro no but ye fair in chim EPL omo anasha se ebo league ni den part but omo transfer window no enya nklusu ye ba sha no so mam se enra Arsenal omo Leicester City for Tromeka 9 Leicester City 40 kanamu mienu Manchester City 4 Bournemouth for Tromeka 9 omo so ntimi ante na fe Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur 90 minutes of soccer fiesta Kings ye course so EPL English Premier League no na ho sina nyama AC acquire but after the game no Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur both coaches no echi aposo nchi mu eden pa but no bia che ne carry fini ne kabaka e was na Kings ni se course Thomas Tuchel and afin so Antonio Conte hwe enkoma etime sampi mu echi ne ka he na nka wasade ne ti krasan hede ne krasan ka nkra na afi wiase aba na wie no bia ehun ba bia woko Thomas Tuchel and afin Antonio Conte and who say where's in Mexico so entoko a fight but both kasem no o ma polish ne kama o se dag out drama you can't dag out a ko pitch ne so a your baby wa ase no ye tutukuru kakra ho na eye omo tatra nti o se dag out drama but entoko fight pa obi a che ne karifie ka hwe na nka sem yesi but ni nam no omo etime pattern in tempa so Spanish La Liga results out with 10 people Barcelona 4 of all clubs omo transcend Rayo Vallecano 4 boy tipen ko bi ani mo etime puso kwatena afi Amera 4 any Real Madrid against ekoye tinese ne pie mu e ho no ukọ Germany so fupanyi Iswedana Babeka se Bundesliga league no Manchester City 10 pie Bayern Munich 2 na fi Wolfsburg 0 Leipzig enso any Cologne football 2-2 na fi Freiburg 4 transcend Dortmund betwem Kamia something Kanaba ko Bayer Leverkusen 1 Augsburg 2 winning share 10 in French League 1 okwa PSG 5 Montpellier 2 and after so Ajaccio 4 any line against ne kwa 0-0 Oze any Angers and Sobo 2-2 El Mackenzie and so 18 top fm el honom afi entwe ni mfanche Women's World Cup Group D game 18 pm no Japan baby watches ne calculators no mo che Ghana etwe ka mienu yentimi ensimada black for no me mo twa 2-0 I was against him. Say Group C game in South Korea for so chance. Emma Nigeria, Alataya, Maiwano, Itromekabakwa, Womo Antimi Antin. Kuma can we children doors but in Premier Senya Brea, a best anyway design kita who is Shannon say one expert. I've always told you that betting is better than cycle or bet day. We tried it before, and I didn't before. Trying to come be a Dinukuma Salmanum. But more than that, say Opis Capadia for which one expert in the trend before. Jeffas Mr. do back a proper Haravano Nebo home, a more intimidating Chinese chair, and no energy fast, but more than that, Okoya Basho small Sabitan can be said more gel and roll on. Also, elbow chidom, your ultimate pain relieving gel. Madama, woman attached to boy my night no pencil. You didn't come out and Saka and also 18 ejao. Menso Sudi, Yabuatma, Western Common ACTA. There's in terms of entertainment here, Mr. I see be out of rubber tray, leading the idea say, Commode Deban will quit at home, as one so come and Odeba. I didn't any manual case. When you feel better that soon, if I could be that so, the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll show you a video. Make I will say, I bring you over some video on YouTube. No, one more don't man that's no. I am me so. Me asu we are just a brave young quenya. The video be a debate to have what to me a share. Near what you say was on also. I am me, Sanya Beya, whom we have been souvenir be a share. I bring be a video be a debate to have. Ubenya biashe medase
wonders shall never end. Make it no end oh. Good morning, Akaba Sonko's about a page Mizido. I also for Mame Watima, President for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Now, hey, video you are some more. Asa, me bu ha bo fia o. Atasa, meti biara o bibi ye, meti biara wo bibi offer nti no ane pay Sandra Kapo richirema. Won shana won so won fa sha won ho nkran na mi fancy ha dey na me for stories are o rechogu wo social media. Some record wo ho no mza no moment starting free north na mza befuma mza bebesi Greater Accra. Na somebody started if you not on my weekend, you wound there the lioness. Ghana jata ba no ye hunda na olo raw na ye ke bisam then na we yala abasam no rekodo wo honom no na ewrabe be church na asamu na ehwe ze opedo kenyinara nye de wo kwai kobo show wo New York ono no nye Shatawale kobo show wo New York na show na wo ka kobo no na organizers no waka che honde wo wia pa obasam na wam hon citation another award aka ho na ono oto ne nyum ne wie no any performance wie no or hope there na nka wodze award no be ma no wo so chan ma shata me perform o wia na yezamo erabes de shata perform wie ya was a shata award man no ono ne dinu opera was man backstage like brothers why in sorry chema award no kra wanje we yala wan kasa be chechemu ye man we yala lioness come and roll.
I have to speak my mind on something that happened this evening, and myself and my band, we just felt so disrespected. Bronze people, the people that brought the award to award myself and Shatawale on the stage, that was not nice. That was not nice at all. What you guys did, no. And I reacted the way I did behind stage, and I ended up walking out on everybody. And I'm saying this because I don't want anybody going around about mouthing me, because you guys know what you did was not good. You have citations or awards to give me and Shatawale. I was the first performer on that stage. You could have just given me my award after I finished performing. But you told me, no, you don't want to give me the award now. You want to give the award or citation to myself and Shatawale at the same time, so that it will be nice. It will show unity among us, because we are the only two artists that perform on that stage singing. And there's a DJ as well. But the two artists from Ghana that performing. And you had two citations to give to two Ghanaian arts. And wow, this is the unity you all talk about, eh? The hypocrisy, eh? What stopped you from giving me my award just when I finished? You asked me to wait. I shouldn't go. And I asked you, are you going to give me my award now? I said, no, wait for Shatta to come. Shatawale came. After 2 songs, you went to give him the award. 2 awards. You are carrying 2 citations on the stage. You awarded Shatawale, and you pretended I wasn't there. Somebody from the team was telling me, oh, they forgot. You forgot. You're holding 2 awards in your hands to award 2 people at the same time on the same stage, and you forgot about the other one. Masa, my dear, we are not small children. We know what you did. You didn't want to give me my awards as the first performer because you think when Shatta comes to take the second time, it will make him look good. Because I should be the smaller artist, I understand. But I have refused the citation. You can have it. I will not be disrespected like that. No.
Yes. All right.
Nsemi oya tete kakra citation no to Shatawale ono na was am Shatta honom no na orichiema na lezo opeda was on the backstage o Sunday no hu why o said wo ma Shatawale wo ma ono ansa na Shatta, but organizers like why but you know wa kwakwa there social media see Shatawale na wolubonism because na orichiema nyipa na okoma award no le kade Shatawale ni team no obakade momo fa award no man like but Arabi will respond to some of these issues. So send obandam na obia or this Shatawale look power social media on Arabi but throw you say Ghana is highly disappointed in you. Yala, what kind of attention do you want? Ghanaians
we are our own virus. Since Arabi is the operation that we are lawyers all pay attention keke. Na on tips or all social media when I say or some baby trobium though, mommy, get your straight. Also, we just had a good show and made Ghana proud. Why posted the shatter was just about wishing you congratulations. See, as American Canadian Santinuma. Na Arabi mo pedo chema there. Oya zana shatter wale krano. Obama Uyala congratulations online. And obohun there. Oya Uyala or complain on social media. Don't no shatter, no chassis. Inti na one funny citation na no color woman ze de bia me kana mas nya me pen obohu because the Vanessa woman in question no my award no first said that organizers no work there memo for award no on stage, then later came to say according to the write up Ariella or yeah on social media no inti maka do bibia ro chashata alepe no nya abutaka kakra because the woman first said one thing and came to say another thing. Inti obotu abanda woman ankasa no onyim zora kaka ehu ti dam roba yen kaka kayen tirimbo mo social media mo yen abota kaka ba nyankopon nkoti no onyim no kwara wa the master mi mo nti no anyways no congratulations to Shatawale Wakoji citation we are not the way so me raba no smu boefu me fi ho quickly za o woman ye there mpanyfo akasa bi dey hu sabi kwasia no nsesa na adwen oh no me tumi nya adwensechere mutuma asesa wo decisions bi na aze na mama congratulations kese onko ma Bridget Otu this year you know a good year my sisters in pay fu ni nyina because nyame aye won adoma ma won nyina won sa keke bia tocho onye fe obi a oye fe papa picture you the make sure be huli their forcing wo ho say we me here stars ni nyina besin twom ko takrade weekend o Sunday na yes the paying Bridges Otu oyaza all the war honom zunzunzun awara emu ye hom niemu odene papa o honom ti congratulations Roland Walker no kwhwe awu kwhwe kakra no ye fe hwe kakra de embrace sia
hey Van, I'm in my house. What do you want me to do? Overdose me na you I want Is this other
na colors no now one was it baby see like why who did this sister paying but could be a cobisa why my sister ala only jale pay on social media but Ebeke there some months back we saw two year posts on social media the same place and the internet never forgets no obi okado yaza onu mumpaze de benye as a whole na benyamanya na paze ingana den to say benyi na say interested in her nkotens no na wala mum no na ebeye de benyamanya na pay Black Rasta simimbisa Bridget Otu question mano Black Rasta question no I say he can't cook not even rice. Okay, Black Rasta is gonna say I hope Bridget Otu's husband can wash and cook else catering school would help. I wish you success, bro. Inti Black Rasta no baby sadam question there. Bridget and payo. Opedo bisa there. Ukuno tum oye zibaneze. Otum watches o sanda wa wonu masam. Na obahwe na woze ebo for. And na be by stekumba obachodo brede ya. Ezibana kra onyimiye. Onyimiye. Remo kra no nea emo no na sebe nsu kra disuda. Nsu no osho. So the show until no Bridget Otu and now be responding to Black Rasta do ya zanu kuno no on you show cry na she show no be dem oba shoot cry ya or the salt kakra ozutum na inyim bibia one of the things are now people on social media work come ask me well who any video of kiss no so cry like why like we kiss na eden no bia no onyim kiss no but Bridget achirem but it's actually say to pay cry. When kiss no kuna yen hwaze. Kiss.
Bridget. I won't think it's real though. Van, I won't think it's real though. Won't believe you before.
Can we have the families? Please, MC, your job has ended.
Kiss. No, I hope I can was here then, eh? Kiss. Well, into Bridget and also no on your response more rather why imagine there I will be a question but be a answer. Well, what's so now power social media or on show man honeymoon. Into no other sort about show there. Ne favorite video. Need a video and I worry the kiss or Sunday. Or you know kunu agreement don't yaza obey a public kissing. Pad obey public kissing no the man. Biana, I mean, they mean shada me yards into public kissing. Into no or children there. In fact, I was emphatic that. So also I am emphatic. Pad said, "Look, couldn't try this obey kiss now. Nanko on Lanka saw about swerve kiss no. Also about dodge. About dodge, but look, couldn't widen. About both now so no. What's a ring in the way na? On a crack or some kitchen couldn't no public kiss no public kiss no. Ebe. What pay about the kiss na upon the ref and homework break rule no. Into no public kiss na lempo up and one. Only kiss bready. Na mpocho awoli ehun. Some more bubble social media no ehun pa o because ma so me would abna kokko so aba chede kasa nizi bebre but mo hian de brito to wawar ewu ekoso ba sekra na abna sorry okay wawar ai wawar ono no hian nti do brito to congratulations on kese on koma awu no nyi wo sweet husband ni nyina me de besi ha dey me de besi ha na ma komenyem na weekend oye nida Sunday Ohima Messi the Tahila experience no was the na mommy also when you on so catch it o Sunday na ehwe atmosphere owo dem honom ehwe most Holy Spirit ni sanima anko bia na aye wo ho mama yen share zo called the Tahila experience na say
He had my desperate cry. What a buffalo. He lifted me. Oh, he lifted me. And he said, we are not to do Lord. We are getting and sunny and say a dear every say what my direction every finish so open the day about two for and somebody go say
Tell me Keno say anko bia na aye ho big time na yen free ho no him anya min show bebre ai nya min koda na on yusu in this times because you hear women of God be to that na bopochowa weekend another very interesting asemi okodo social media mepede ye bo share kakra enye there oye ye nyina ra hia na mame confidence huge ana waso na wapakam Pocho weekendi na nyame na domara watching no ba hema na mo pocho izinu ye mama ba mama ga abui puye debi pocho o mi kazi banku ehu na mensa mention baba because izinu we o hia okro ehu what is that then me nyagen hia okro into no woman share the colorful celebration who the celebrities ni bebre wako so no mu akotene ma waye bibia fine wo ho no me share kakra na embrace se confidence. Sisi Aroya mama ga abui biepo. Hey. Congratulations, kase. Uncle man, watch them out today being. Or the second. Mpocho mumbobium. Then where am dana mumbobium. Aye. With the best Saturday confidence and congratulations, kase come on. Now, mommy feel where that me use at the pamon come on surgery. Oh, I know that at the pam. Yeah. Beach wear ya temu. Nda say a plus size of 4. Mesa for one them sister 100 body and then two. Hey, afuna. Na what she beach wear ya. Na oye kama papa ya corner des and shebia. Oh, I cry. Into no the pam jumezi no maka shodo Sundays at 4 p.m. maybe share the lovely Sandra Abebio. Now on the pam contestancy one after the other was one more. Pictures ni bi na mama Elisha Canadian into man share at the pama pocho. Pictures no richogun. Oye kama papa. Hey, honam yi. We no wafano honam sardine in peche like that. Me the best Saturday, me down se page mezuno, me the best is near Mami Boatima, the Fantido president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Great session. In there, you obey those Moses narrators, Mama, happy birthday, Sonko, Uncle. In there, so yes, Sergio Manucho, the birthday, happy birthday, Manucho. Hey, I'm a to you. Yami Isha Mebre, oh, fine boy, with a little smile, that's multimedia boy, was smiling kakra, film one day kakra, bocho, you who could have not shut down your cool. You go to me, but my sword, I, Yami Adoma, who could have best in Asia. Adom TV, Adom FM, ya wode mama. Me da se.
Medofo me pacho me mwache. Afe ye fisem komo twetwe e na aduru so e wo bejam. Na ene de no e ye de also de betoto de ho. Wakomu dada homework wo ho na waye. Se wonya nso nkomu a adesuade wom na wamwani ada ho ansa na watwon ho afiri ho na me ho yanka bia ene no ho ankwankoba. Happy birthday Nkoma Sejuma Nature, the ever producer I have met in this media industry. Producer or not me be production to ho na presenter ni ho enso on mine na say yire so na presenter ma no akasa tie ginam no de abonebo Sejuma Nature, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Mommy Musa Mawate, happy birthday to you. A bottle of Fanta for you this morning. I won't but they me woma wa no. Eti aye share me chiro honeje. Happy belated birthday son koma Alice Kopi I have for this year. Na no 13th no na eye wa wodanti. Happy birthday belated one. Enko Elfa Emma and afin so happy birthday koma Grace, is it a Sean or a Hun of Adepam season 2? A Shen, Grace a Shen, okay. At the Palm season, so happy birthday and come away for Rita and osmosis and che and a happy birthday so come Madam Stella M Kojo or Cape Coast. Nyamisha to Wefi Grace Insha Kobe Abeku and a Frank ho. And to be also an air awardano. Happy birthday and call Elfa Mauna and they come on. Ye the rest of them esan say. Ye frey ho se Christopher no nyaatwumunti yedu asodem a ne aye ho te se sebi de ye de ne ti da bia kra wo fie ne ye hu bi da wo ye wiase nyaatwum ye ebe wiase no na akwakoye bibi foforo ede amaye enti mame kenkan we kakra bi ma na bishop wa me hu no ache na mafe no be papa mame afu ajefu aku na sem na me kan yo we fo salasi ene fa wa fa ne ho no butu ode te ano papa be come you badi yes o wa hanti obabu aye ne yate ho asene mo mame kenkan kakra emfa ma eni o say I found him a very dedicated church member and agreed to marry him. He lived in his apartment and I lived in mine outside Ghana. 10 years, we have 3 kids, but the truth is the only money he has ever spent on the case is £150. Even that he called me to tell my kids, our kids, to call him and say thank you. He never gives the family any money. And I have single-handedly raised this case myself from my own resources as a woman. At a point, I realized all he was interested in was to have sex with me, eat the food in the house, and drive my car. And after exhausting the fuel, he brings it back and pack it for me to go and buy fuel. Okay. For the sake of the church, I hid all that I was going through. He is a womanizer too, giving excuse that I wasn't giving him sex. Yes, I wasn't at a point because I realized the more I gave him sex, I would be pregnant and have more kids whom I may not be able to take care of. Today, I feel I was so blinded by him being a church person. I never collected money from him when we dated, and even during our marriage, I contributed a chunk of the money. He goes around talking to the pastors to call me, but I have cut them off because I can't remain in a marriage where the man is just interested in having sex and not taking care of his children. I think the church should stop pressuring women to remain in such marriages. Many of the youth are dying in their marriages because of the influence of the church. He was violent, would even insult me, my kids, and my parents, and would always want to know how much I take, but never me knowing how much he takes. Can you imagine? I paid him when he took care of kids while I go to work. He said we all came to Abrochere to work. So when I go to work and he takes care of the kids, I paid him £500 per month for that service. And he brought a lady to our home to do that job and take that money only for me to be told by the lady that they both arranged to that and take the money from me. On top of that, he was sleeping with the lady. The lady caught him sleeping with another lady and she was hurt, so she called me to tell me the truth. Can you imagine such closeness? And he has the effrontery to plead through pastors he wants to come back. Ladies, please don't make the mistake I did. Okay. Auntie, wo bro fu bebrebe ni nyina tofa no. Ye mumu miensa papa wa ha obema ya tie ho ase. Na che say de edi kai kra no hwemu a ni nyina kowie so omote abrochire and then sika free ne ho e de aba mofra ne ho ye £150 enfiedu mofra miensa eno ye baako de tosumienu empena twemu no kra wa anye kapra free ne ho dan crofort fried rice ne rent trasako dan no brother wa anye bi da okay ena afi aware na nkasa mu kra no no oba no ena obo ka no kese brother beba ne nchen na cheso hia na eti abrochira setena me kwadwuma hwe mofra na age se otua ne ka etoda bi kra otumi didi na tem edi mofra na tem ne bi aka ono oba no awofo papa ene we de nye yesempa wo sempa but the so far bom no ko wiese ohun na Sunday.
That's right.
Won say ye ba sorry say ko peace chapel etoda bi a obi to nyompa obi ye osapa kwakro be fa so be ma wakwa aba se bi oyo ba na be ma bia hwe na na ni akoje no ho se bi so oyo ba jontofo wa so dem na be ma kro to be ma no timi to dwum esesa ne ne te so ba na oba bia ni akoje no ho no akoti ahwem no akwa asembisa ne say de aye ekoso ason dem aya e masa nipa ne ye pen we ya brabom no ye kwa ware ase aye mfa nko ana esunu fie e na esunu so dem business facho
me da se na yɛn fa sa kwanso nkyia ahwɛfo pimpim
omojo so da se
afeje mfo amachada wa no me chia
ojo so dodo
na picha pofo nyina
yo na chia me na me so ma feel pa
ma da mo chia
ba cha me so
me so ma feel
that's it
azoro for so ma feel
oh me so ma feel me so ma feel
yeah oh say yakowura so dem and yeah tutunium yeah worship and I present him say yehunyame because am no say Kristo ni de obi afa Yesu e Kristo ni but subanko
okay
and anyame sonko
okay
anke be makwa na Bible no e de ananti mu ne ananti Bible mu anke ye but say meka say enipa kwa so dodo no ano omombra ye different Bible no ye different and uba ye mistake so be kwa so dem na be hu so obi ye worship as menye kunu menye ayire oboa me so obi aboa wo so oboa as a matter of fact Abraham be worried 33 years ago na me preach kiosk susumoni ade me preach me ko preach ha am I way enkom se e bi she enkom ebu na mu na mfo me ke se do say eno mo so for de waroba horse na sa word horse no kra so mistake o mu se so boy gidi no no
I don't know who say wombre
da bi on person ke say me say na me tie na me mpo ba o sa enti me mra me bo afie je mfo adin kra so ra bi o mu na pastor we dey obey no wa no na me say mom you are looking for actors I'm not looking for me marriage material
yo
and I saw them the brave actors and who pay eye nyame fie de o ere na mom say obi the all preaching po the all say compo just why papa no and the mistake into me fafia je mfo aboko mini how
okay
mini how ba ko da actors no I want to give for that
to bon so share no and ni pasha say so mo ka say oh na say fia je mfo ade wo mre dodo fia je mfo ade wo ti wo hia oba wo hye no wo to bo hwe ne hu say enye mre say de ebi hu no na mom bibi ye beyond one na setena mo nkwa na nyina na ebe bo
that's right and I know they were looking for so make actors be yaba ni hunemu physical said oba no all buttons all ye kidikikiki no nya wade no also for kra o preach they all say nkom na wate asore do ya bishop no and guess what
okay
no
and just
what and say who say yakwa so dem no nko an kire say obi abetumi debi enti we no ahomete mo say nkanya me fie enya yire keye ba so dem ho no so and shedan go yes I didn't pacho so be to my so da ban kese onye papa na mom no enye no nko a na pacho o me Kristo ni de me secret ba ko ne say me nyankopon a me hu no me ben na dawroma na okasa go masum enti me ti ni say this is your wife that's my own
eti ye hu ne ye ni so fe wason dem na afa yensan enkancherade ne ye ya so say ye bete ne ne
enti uhunu aso dem de oye bi area number 1 oye ni papa but onyame awade de onu say ejapade ejamrade ma awade fe urade Proverbs 19:14 ena nyankopon no na ka say nyeso di pankotena ma ne seso boafo Genesis 2:18 onu na hye awade Abraham ekopera mane ba no obi say nyankopon Genesis 24 Isaac is the same thing awade na so hu oba no oso owa koko tuntum abrante ne bu onyu o says fa oba no de be kala se no kan nyina echi no coke ne hawan
Coca-Cola
shape wa hu wie no konkoto bia no mawrade me hu papa wi o te say eno ye na metu na me third one cross so ne say wan kasa e to kore bisa your research wan kasa hwehwemu kodufie ko say e de na ote one ne ma mentem te say one ne papa ntem te say ne nanfofo na dwumam ba bi otinyi nanti ne nyina akeka mo ansa na wan kasa yes I do empro hon ware oba otonyum awo se ko ote so de moye osa ana ba moye osofo aye hwan empro ansa obey mistake Satan to be an say humble for and I saw them the wado ye but you obi ya na wa no also be say nyame na wado ani tufom ehwe suban to na bi kra bo si okuo mu e bia osha phone meet me no watia be ma ba ko and no ya red flag
okay
no I had that tia obi o so ya kene pa o ka ho we na akwa ni ana also for gina na o twere no as o mu ma bi na go ba trans me kasa sansam no wotia a red flag obema omu oba yenwa no wa so dem omu oba yenwa no enti yeah unfortunately no sebi enkofo bi odo tantan odo asebi enye kaka na kata I'm in love. Are you serious? Emotional you can and you don't love alone is not adequate. Quite chilly because who baby so don't bear ma and uncle there be a dear on the bar table so or ye juma or subai unumkasa unumaduane obetumatompa on any pantem to say Tanya many they can't say oh one obetumi aboa dwene kwa chile o me watch uncle answer also by say
eti se yehu obi na se de ya e friend no date you say dating no empratwe ne level na bia meboa
but no say Chris of what the dating no nya money but unfortunately say boni ni pie no mo de bro foto to so no na mo wan ni pa chimpro si mi date boni ne ye me hu afia je mfa me dey say wa date gra ba me trim da me hu oba me be wa no but boni na ni pie no mo de bro foto to so enye correct
asam na kan ya be de pa amafo ye boni no mama no bro fudi de kama
me ne ko to bua no na chimpra e hu oba hwe ni suba boni nim ene na why mistake?
Okay, it is a mistake. No one eguso yoko ye na pese ye corrections no. Na to say homework no. Enti papa whether ye court ye date no. Enye mriketuo. If you say ye ni mebinum wo ho no ma. Oh, me hu no be bosumi ni. Me hu no be bosumi mienu ni. Me hu no bosumi nsia ni. Na so me hwe na me hu say we de obeye kunu pa. We de obeye yere pa aya ye boa ho.
Gidi no sa wade no. And obi say marriage is mileage.
Okay.
Mileage.
Okay.
Akwa ade no mpajo me di mfie do no nso. Na me ware. Say menya 57. Me ne afije mfo atra 30. Yesu ye maro no hu mobo a me ware afije mfo another 50 years asana mako. Na ka say menya ngoi. Na utu anamo no obi ko tra mfie do otwe. Na opre ho. Ede boso mi no. Boso mi ansa da bi. Me try no about 3 years.
Okay.
Eba boa.
Okay.
Obo ase gidi. Empacha na honum ma ni bebre no. Pressure. One pressure. Ewura ha ho ware. Listen, some marriages are distraction in disguise.
Papa mante brofo na se.
Ase na se awade wo ma owura mo a ese umum aware na ebubu eprepra.
Okay.
And osigye ni take your time.
Ati wo dachi when this swadi no trim po no utimi ni ko wura ware mu ma ebubu no
na adwuma me ye se metensam obo mo ye sigye ni no na nkeye
okay
oware wasai enso osenkanfo 89 enko ni duru say 2 are better than 1 ekese ka wade de abu nipa Proverbs 18:22 said wanya yire wanya de papa but obi wa ware asai no aware agija no. If you say, oh ma peer pressure, go for kwejamio, da be na be wade, and the trouble could ask on wade on nipa. It's a lie. You are complete. Wait over that marriage.
Okay, Dr. Anigezi Mpachano pe me ma wache. Me tiny mami di nkomo ha. Oye clinical psychologist wo UK. Na mrebi ni edi nkomo a no ka say ono onfere na nani nsu na na be mu nsu muda so ye single parent without a husband. Are you okay? Ebi na papa okay.
Oh yeah.
Enti no ebia na obotai na otiri mu pono ne se de wo si Proverbs say ka se nka mienu na yeyi.
Yes.
Na so oba akono na nka no ya dule.
Yeah, because our dear ya de pa na say nyame na ka say de wanya de pa.
Okay.
Enti the American no Proverbs 18:22 no.
Na so say emwa.
Na anya say emwa. Emma obi nhyew say on ware enti by force wa say.
Papa ye nyina ho no kese if you say ewura ne kasa mu no o kan ye say eya na asofo no wahu mo so be hu say bia wanya kokudro no kra say odensam no bebrasie but ba ko bi wo ho na hwa na ekobone na ebia December papa sofo no maba obo say oh there be Bible said they are kabom ni entitim da bia wareja ye de nye wo de wonhwe mofra yi kura wahu wo bekoi mofra yi daache wo de mia wani o bibi o ho aye mia no wo de buani gus onipa ne so wo eho no bo na de mani ato anim awu na sem papa so foti ho e de but se waka sempa mitimi ntwe wa no wo fom me nso afie na mete ho ne sa aware na se no mi wu nkakra
enti wonum solution is enfiase no on say Psalm 11:3 say fapem no say a de no training be ye fapem no fapem no na so for de say nyame aka say o taware go so for be no ka say jawode na mo wa de na wote no wa wa so fa dwen
eto ho
dey ansem na me na opa me signature wa se da me ntia se ye ku wo se dey obema ya woni ni tie wo bro wa tu simie no da no kra wo simie ense to gu fom wo ba no wo se bi jawa de are you serious
in fact
fa dwen
peace for asafo manyina peace o
na no ye dey
no na papa dey amamo no whether wo ko peace for na wo ko peace for ye di nkomo e fa wo ho enti no se wo he na se wu o se entwe ni signature na wo nya
na waka kire me say bishop say minya wanya na o de man ko CNN o de tron yanku o de you so wo kire e be sie o e be sie o Jesus name
so for signature or divorce certificate so ai ne obewu na so for beka ai o de Sophia besa nya ewu ai o adaka so no tie mu na ofi ba enti do tie mu na besa akọ
ne wasam o ku no o Nigeria ni pa wure otunyimu yi
ai sinachi o se
ho mi tie ni nyumu na awase wey
o de ne
Jonto a Christopher be a hypocrite and now preach Christ say the power sound now say over say tran wey papa ni and so ka ewura panka ewura ni nya ni ko we asofo ni asofo ka say wey divorce wey divorce Bible ba ni kan eye John chapter 4 obi ware e man mama kum oja ware 5
on pensem hu
the atosu nsia no en mpana yes so de me ya adwuma
okay
I'm not here say koja wu koja we but obi ja ware ke so onye nipa ba na ya tagel enti nipa ewu yes obi frame me say daddy asora me kono me ya say open yes me ja me yiri kume kura me ja no ye betuma say enti wo kume na me say tramu na di pose ati na wu a be ko heaven and the heaven the way Christ in the morning ye be see wo ntam me de me ma ware ngumi o anything that want to kill me, I'll kill it.
Okay, eti ya kili na usua de na wo ye homework no. Me je say wo Saturday e bi mu a afi watena se ye. Se e bi nso a wonso aso dem ho wa sport ewraba bi no anase crash bi no. Esa niam bi ni na ho keka wa aso dem ho a afi dive deeper na afi mu wani na ho ansa na wakom. But papa yenhwe ne say so e wo mu say yentina me kan sa me tina abrochire ni bida na so de metete ne se esa abrochire adwuma konti eya na nkola hwe no ida se ode ne bekwa akoja ana obepe boafo no atua ne ka ana se bi a bibisa ne momu no se me no mienu ye ma na bi eda wo nkwadwuma no wo hwe mofra no na me nkwadwuma mra na age se metua wo ka bacho aware me yetimi yesa nhyehyɛ no
we de areho emusio na yemisa mema say mema how do you take women for mema ye hu masen because you Ghana hey ema bebere tifie amohwe nkwale nsia eye aduane do na dwen so a sexy uko 4 rounds a night
yes
enso ka kire you say oba otata onye dwuma mema ye hu masen mema bebere service emu ma na na saka madan ke na mimi say na game ene game de ma because ama imu na mobo aye na wo ba ma wo tifie na wo de nyame ye wadom now you go adwuma o gidi sika by the way don't marry a folk boy who is a folk boy folk boy obema odin huni siesie ne ho trinity kama and na against obenya 6 pack ne dey an 7 sex na ne be ma say dey tie ni opoma say kim and what dem
okay
and nko an odi akire na nkofo opopa wo mo
papa emphasize ha ne mame untu ye fo say mayen fa be ma sabi nye so oni ni huni nipa de so du huni nemom emema ne bi diom huni traso we ya hia do do pene ho
de me say de onimu an sex de onimu na ho siesie ye nware o be ma sa be ma ye wa ne o be mo ye responsible na dwie ni say me siesie ho de but oba ma wa ne me ma ne ho ntre ne da
okay
sa obema we ni say mama obey me obey me ne betra no kuremu me di no kware me ma ni sika asem nkofo me to duane me na di me sida ma na tra abro che kwa me ne meko sa obema ne wa no be ma wa tenka mo ba odwen ne ho na fe wo hu say me ye obema me ye fie ni ti no me suban ye nti no me dwen oba ho che me ho Philippians 2:3-4 me dwen me ye ho che me ho sa obema ne wa oh Philippians
okay to Philippians 2
3-4
papa better have my 9 quotations so I'm counting me name say so for Israel oh you note at bakakoya sorry I don't know but wa my 9 and the questions here the back waka ho e be 10 or say Malachi 2:1 no minim se papa nim de.
The Malachi 2 no about the giant 16 or say
papa ya ben do. Me fa we so hwesa no so wacha.
This is my floor. And timba ho see dey boni nim and we are saying you be addressed by your dressing. But obo ade onim an se we no. Na sabia ni be mada na ya ase na mi na opumapuma wo. Na ka say on dey sex nko. Adabi marriage is not only sex. Bibi bebre keka ho adwene pa wo mo ba wo ma be ma atenka wo ma no se na titi mu de na wo ka kire wo chichi na were wo fele ma no you don't need to sympathize but empathize wo ko ni su mu enti wo ware ape obi obetu benya atenka ma wo na abaye ne hawo na nya sabi access nko no okay me say sex ni aware ma what else
okay
no komodie media me ye ne wadwen wo senti wo hia be ma di kan wo se be ma wo visi oni so ade hu ana me hu se da bi da ache me hwe mi mo hu se da ache wade be hu mobo enti me pe oba o wadwen pa obu ade na oyo deofo na otumi hwa hoye na ma wa no ade afia ye mvo a want date me anope me kisi no na me se me go na ma be se
okay te no so ya po it so we me ye wo fia
na na so anopa na wo go free wo kisi no asa age
asa na ye no ho ai na ye banti ye sua e de atu ye tirimu eti
odifo kwa na wana po ye bi na ni wa do so
ayo bati ase eti no we nyina ye enema esese o ma wani da ho enti no be hu penatwe bremu de wo de brofo de ato so dating ne court no oh diamond o mama 100 cedis nyema de bi sesia no wajeko oh diamond o mama ntu uka no enko giade wa ha mehia madam fo bi no atukofu no wo ba won fele no de aba na wasa akoto bi egum no wasa betu diamond na wonu ahwe wo fie nka o bre me kakra it is oti oba story ya na chese sabi na ekoso e na aka ho to the extent say me kwa adwuma bakra no ono tua mofra ne ka ono tua ne kunu ka omoma no
mente bi da oyire na me se ga Ghana ha ade wi ase aboro kire ke ma bebre ofie ehwem kwada enso etora bi mema bi me yede onye adwuma bia na wo be ma wo tifie na wo yede gwadwuma wo gidi sika what kind of man are you? This man is an irresponsible man.
Enti we no mo ntwen with signature no
da be say we no mpachoti o obi ko Yesu nchese assembly enti Matthew 19 assembly enti mitubi ja awade ana na Yesu ka se nya dwaman na obi eja na yere a enti oba we ni ko bo dwaman a
wabonso if say oba na omo be hwe fie ho no
wasane nada na o bishop signature den are you serious? Think be wise. Use scripture and move forward.
Mapon, medin komo na wie enti upe bishop signature e de ayede because wutua ne ka watama na de wasi ne niema owie one wada nkola miensa emfie duntem 150 pounds mewa wutua ne ka 500 pounds a month na ene na kwesinsia wo Malaki 2 no so for their lenke sisi aba kono kan
60
Malaki 2
Mara 216
what the 18 crack ho we kwesi won hia ne ye bishop na te ho no also Bible no aka no pendo do ahe
oh I can on count over 100 times
Bible kakaka ni
na me the 23 days can entire Bible na menye sofo 1984 20 me can 60 chapters a day na me be adwuma 1984 na menye sofo I didn't read the Bible to base of me Christo ni am be say me bi onyame mu nti niema ho me no 34 years as a 35 40 years
ati otenchena opese udisofo na yet say Bishop Kwabnado for Salasia enyemrikatu it is something asem na okrani baby a ugina enti fanto boase ne kone na ase ne sua ne ho ne yi enti saa na osia brother no ana sister no ewa so dem a yes ne nipadua ne de betumi ama wani beje ne ho so ku ana so yire na so to boase aya bisa na se mwani na hone hene ne ye ansa na chire wakwa kope papa signature because divorce certificate ne de one sign was so that ka chire pacho ye wie ye da se nyame sure de oni mama jefu aye no so ye sua wa ahanti obi a ono na yire kokora na ne kuku a wankra no no pacho enei no sua
ana so no pa no be ma no yire ti ana ko gege
ebi kro nka good morning
be chia no me first me be say are you okay every morning are you okay first Are you okay in the end? Surely. I am not no concha quantity. We ain't shut down shoot. Another entire shoot.
Matthias, oh, good crime. Why be a fight? Oh,
yeah, be a fight. Every be a as I'm not damn 50,000 in Madrid. We never be a fan Casama or you go a move. May sex and appetite. A mark one day, sleeping time. What I will check. 0244 235 hours a minute from Niagas. I'll be free. 0244 235 hours a minute. 0244 235 hours a minute. Was my beer. My room, you say, hey. Damo pa.
Papa masresu mapo. Enti eraba na ode okoma ne ba ya no me je se papa aboa wa no pe ama wani aba hoso na sama me ko bisa ye na masresu. Papa mbacha me da se.
Mami ne nteye tanzawade.
I was a for bisa nkoma choche no si o ma he ne. Eni na beja for the pese mu bro me da se.
So I should video. Say your thing. You be here one say, subscribe, share, like it, na comment. Na videos be brain be grow. Se be ya for so and show. Obe unu se pa Adom TV, Adom FM. Ya wode mama. Me da say.
Asaba ya treju mejenso Lady D Diamond Try that's so den come say the Abrewan. If you've just joined us Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so quickly my menfa these reminders into Lisco P belated and then your birthday happy birthday Alisco P or for Kenya say happy birthday Shonkokra enko Emma Sansona happy birthday come Madam Stella M Kujo or Cape Coast. The message is so simple. God bless you for whatever you've been doing for us. And us here, Grace, Inshira, Kobe, Abeku, Anna, Frank. Madam Stella M. Kujo, happy birthday, Enko and Fama. Now to the qualities, core values, necessary Ghanaian, also exhibiting truthfulness, transparency, honesty, patriotism and love for your country is very, very important. Truthfulness, transparency, patriotism, love for your country, and honesty is very, very important. These are the qualities you need to continuously exhibit. And MRMF, the Ahafo pledge, me now they are showing Mama Hene Kwabna Sante, me Alex Badwam, me Yakubu Chipsa, me Alice Kopi, me Achinswa Hema Papebi. Me House of Chiefs President Afo Yamfo Hene Papebi me Osei Kofi or my Hene Papebi Kenya say 1 and 2 or they know in Siabe also Papebi you know Munina Muya Papebi under the able leadership of George Boache regional minister ably supported by the lieutenants a potential presidential candidate from our region Eric Opoku Nimnyamfo your wisdom port Alaji Collins Dauda your almighty Frida Prempe one of our finest MPs, Deputy Minister Sports, Bobie, hard-working young man, Dr. Benjamin, and after for Bano. This is the team pushing the agenda for the Ahafo, a bigger dream. No, into Ahafo, wherever you find yourself, be a proud Ahafonian, be able to be so help me God. Very, very important. And your media, the can conin cranche. Any asetinemu nyoma papa ebebre hafo anaze odieche Priscilla why ne free hafo or adepam no obon ho modern man trasa no na code ni yesen adepam no mamenka season 2 of adepam no afuni no ne modern bono konkan yi party 20 aba Priscilla dachi Vodafone anaman otimi so man be details of afuni no na yetoma no na yeton no for the ade bi fra for bia ye papa o hwe ade pa mi kra de ye koso na o hwe nioma ne konfa so pempam Adom TV so a o dwiru o de hwe hafo ni follow the hafo guy say de o si fa so pam nioma ne hare so hwe ne finishing nti enche bia me de e number mo de betimi a text ya to ama ne mo no o ya hafo ni ati hafo ni wo competition we mu bi ti mi sire mo mo ni mra ho na montimi ehu de mo ye ni nyina na ya mo ahafo na ahafo ntimi nkonti adepam season 2 no se ye tun yi nko ade a ahafo de hye na be ka ni fo because ni madwuma ne ye dada aduchumu amrosa papa bi machi well mamenka say ni Kwatai Titus Glover Daniel ne eka chiri woni dinim di Daniel ni Kwatai Titus Glover mamencha na pay over here kanena oyemashi bedwani kanena oye deputy minister so nanko ko president MPP amanyu ko so national organizer eka ko ne bre nanka chese odu ho anesa enti esi oye MPP ni mapa our do party that should be party na chi eboa party ni wo na dwenchirim na ho odin na sika semu ene ne bibia e me na kwaba ira tase kwaba
koma me joso mo ti say
o nyame adom
bibia mo si ana me neji
bibia ya moko
me fa konya wesu na me chia mwahwefo ene tifo nyina no pay say ene 15th of August. In 2 weeks' time, it will be my birthday, which is 28th of August.
In 2 weeks? 28th?
28th, my birthday. Na multimedia, meka se, me si musa me koye campaign for national organizer, no? Me ba wonaso, me ba Adom, me ba Sempa. Na me de ma Sempa nyina ebetu monim. Many so ye papa. Last week, me share my media engagement after 1 month break after the elections. Party di because was some. But mint na video we so and cassette dia muye ma me menin so. Many so ye papa. Results of the election nature say ye juma ye papa. But unfortunately I did not get to the ultimate. And ti mami fa kwenya we so na minda mo ase papa. Wankasa any mu team well Adom Television, Adom FM, the entire team, Asempa, CJ, Hassan, Fojo, any Omom, including the powerful afternoon platform. Ekusi say, Menya so ye papa. Na mean that delegates. We say bibi mo sharing. Mean that delegates. All the regional 16 regions, 276 constituencies. Overseas branches, founders, patrons, elders, everybody. Many so. Maybe you do it. I was saying, you can you boom. The engagement ding quite befaswa. The debate 2024. Okay. In terms of that,
now, part of my share that CP say we are grateful. Now, I appreciate the little that we really contribute.
Of course, I do.
Okay, that's it. We still move in unison, hoping that bigger opportunities are ahead.
I will have a pledge in the I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You've been an ambassador of the Afro region.
We have to.
I'm so enthused about it.
We are doing this to encourage Obi Aufri Krubia so be proud because if they are your parents.
Yeah.
Whether they are mad, whether they are sick, whether they are poor.
There's no way.
You know, so whether I have for your papa and your papa, that is where I come from. So if your papa, how do I contribute towards it? Very good. So I say, papa, how do I push it more? So I say, so Obi Aufri baby, never be ashamed. Say me free, and sure because we are there, we fapping the wine free. Yeah, pie we dear any year. Ever be I have one of my intimate sermon. A lot of Ghanaians are more baby I'm free.
Now,
I have problem for
me.
Yeah.
But I say me do.
Yeah.
If any saying, as soon as for South. Kukum.
Yeah.
First round, second round, and I'm a call. Gosso.
Yeah.
I'm a share as soon as for North and South. Institute North and South. Four.
Yeah.
And all the baby I'm couldn't consist be an amitre. Me mommy message we are me trust it their concerns, their challenges. I note everything. And one major issue about Afro is their roads.
Thank God, I think, sir.
For us, from Kukum, Echo, if it is saying, oh, this popular town, almost kwan nye kura before election edi machine be sisi kwan so a.
What is happening now is that now Newmont Adaroma ably collaborating with the current administration that a year of Amakwata watch no. Now Omoni Kofijo Bewia Washasi yes or yek from Kenya to Hwidim. The assurance is that Alex Badwam so be diversion now mobile for front Newmont new site no. The promise which is grounded because of Newmont relationship is that all other relevant routes within the Afo enclave won't be 200 more. And they've demonstrated it by Kofi Joba, Waba, Wasaita, or Jumana. So
from Kukum to Kenya.
So I'm believing that Akwambia Atosimbia Wahafubiano, as they've started with Hwidim
from
Kenya.
So all the way to
all other major routes, so it should be tackled or it will be tackled.
Because Ushe Achirezwa from
Achirezwa very so bad. Very
Achirezwa all the way to
Nanahima Akase Kanigima Honorable.
I drove through those roads.
Achirezwa
I drove through those roads.
Yeah,
from Gosso through Achirezwa, Ediba.
The worrying aspect is if you are not a contractor for so if you was a contractor for no reason, most of the reasons we know, financial reasons, they've stepped out. But Mami can say for Amakwata, even this morning, yes, I spoke to him and I told Mekache and say, Sika niho ebreti sebo, but capital intensive projects, road construction, all over.
And in your discussion where the fact that the country is going through a lot of challenges, government commitment.
No, for road sector,
Amakwata is so phenomenal.
I told him because
my in-law has been so phenomenal. One of the ministers of
is tackled and a lot of the roads.
Is Amakwata.
For Uba Hacho, or say Hacho Kwan. And I also UPSC.
Beach road all over the fantastic
every region.
And clearly, I mean, we can even start discussion on the subject of topic now. And then Kaja say crippling economy.
Okay, so I will turn crippling the economy around. Akufo-Addo, the president of the land.
Sebi. It's for me saying the fact is, say we are going through some challenges.
And that's just to add up to probably the other aspect I've been told yesterday, I read something that was said Miaminia Kuma Evans Mensah and I say, is it a miracle that times are tough, economies are bleeding, but our lights are stable? So how are we going about
it? See,
you know,
that is the good side of this government. Na na me shed their NDC for because they felt said their inflation got 30-31%. Then Yamamusia ye di near the identity and the Ghana yes I'm from because it is playing to their advantage. And yen throw mamu and yesa. The fact say inflation akosoro and nemamu heading. I beg you my Governor, what is it? Busumedua yen chomokada. Have you ever lived to hear say end of the month government payroll do my phone and jomuka ebi see that say kania esiswo endum ye say dum kra ebi bibia na ton chima kakra bi e wo baabi you understand sebi ye bedum no na ye ko ye wadwuma ama light ye adwuma and we know the role and the contribution of energy in the running of this economy ya dia e wo say didi akrokra e wo kromo so the lights are still on. The manufacturing sector services are ongoing. Education. They are still at school. So clearly, the fact that the economy is challenged does not mean that government is running away. Projects are being built in Sakabiano a year. A typical example of this beach road. Sakumono beach road. All the way. We are doing roads. What do you call it? Flyover. Well, put a barrier. It is going on there. Uber UPSC. And also
we should also acknowledge say Alhaji Abbas has been very instrumental.
And now he has moved from urban roads director to the chief director of the ministry.
Yeah, he has been very instrumental. And then Christian Inti, highways,
chief executive.
Yeah, almost these two personalities.
When you have a good synergy,
yes, I think they've also.
You see, when you have chief executives. I was one of Ebi Anami deputy minister. Young man, how are you? Ebi Anami deputy minister for transport.
Yeah.
And Ebi Anami ba parliament. Na senior so eba yenya wo kapako. Na laja bas jani cheng. Na me call this is on record. And I me catch and say so per se succeeding in the ministry of roads and highways. You shouldn't throw away Alaja Abbas. Me catch it. Or no, on find a human friend.
Yeah, no, Alaji is good.
So long as one money task with the KPIs, on your Jumano, and no better.
Alaji is good. So wherever you are,
Alaji
Abbas,
Doc, I salute you.
Engineer Christian Inti, these two people, fantastic. You are some public civil servant, or more boy, Juma Gidi. Others, so there, almost good from and. But so you have been dealing with, you know, Adom Fracture, remember, you see, we've been dealing with a certain thing in this country. Maybe they blame political figures and then the politicians like Mugut selves for a minor progress in terms of corruption, you know. What we have refused to do is that we should tackle corruption with us as a people, not as a certain group of people. It will be, you know, there's a certain canker, customs, GRE, immigration, Ghana police, state entities. We will not tackle because any attempt to tackle these things, we will not need for political whatever reasons or whatever. Until we get to that point, if you read what some custom members, if you experience what some custom people, GRE people, and immigration people placed at the airport, national security people, the BNI, now NIB people. If you read and see and experience what some do to aid corruptible acts and being corrupted themselves, you're worrying.
Kobran, I agree with you.
Worrying.
Currently, we are having serious challenge with domestic revenue generation. And people who have been put in responsible offices to superintend the collection of domestic revenues, some have found wanting. Mean can't wait to generalize the activities and the workings of some hard-working custom officers in some of these entry points. Some are also, like Senator Wokano, conniving with certain individuals and certain institutions to deny the state they require revenue. I was saying. And then the Abani said, "Yeah, Obi Bia, that will be fun one to piano." I was saying,
"Yeah."
But I'm happy, say,
"Yeah."
The air costume, a quiet, be faswa, but I think last week there have been some discussion ongoing about my big sister, about you see containers beer, the taxes that she's supposed to pay, and make Kaba La Bianca. This is a woman who in a month can import close to over 200 boxes. Who share Juma all year the contribution of revenue that she generates into the economy are very huge. We share Ghana for ma one month Juma or more year. Now customs, you know, when you year Juma, they give discounts, they give rebate. So long as you regularly pay your duty, and if for some reason Nase ebia duty was otua. Nase duty nesu akoso whatever. The discount man, it was a genuine. She applied for it. And a yedi man. Or applied for discount. Do do no bonyano yanya samfa mano any man I think 5% or something. 5% of discount. Eso ye papa. Office of Special Prosecutor said Debbie, the oye no swap. And what's her come? She's good to go. But let us know, say Mommy and family meaning to bozo ye bonus warning to attack. I totally disagree. For anybody who want to attack this woman, she's doing a genuine business. She pays her duty, her taxes regularly every day.
But there's too much connivance in the setup.
You understand?
That will make the woman look bad.
You understand?
But just like you're saying.
For me.
If we don't also streamline what is right, some custom officers will write on the back of innocent business people, like you are saying, to make the woman rather look evil in the sight of Ghanaians.
I agree with you.
So, yeah, two more money for no. So,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
On time, me Fisher say me can say we cannot generalize a custom for you sebe. There are hard working. I know some custom officers who are doing so well. Target be the mobile. And let me commend my big brother Damwa too. Kane Damwa retired for the hard work that he has led, including the Commissioner General.
But he was not necessarily emotional when he was addressing the matter. You see, when we do commendation, no. When we attain certain office, say certain standards there. I'm saying that when we attain certain substance, a president appoints, you know, in collaboration with all of us, his stakeholders, Office of the Special Prosecutor. Anybody who gets to that office, Agbana gets to be the Special Prosecutor for Ghana. How do you refer to Agbana as a small boy? As he sits here representing the interests of a major political party with a position. You need to revere him. That the party believes in him. In this case, Ghana believes in that man. So you cannot refer to somebody holding such a position. You know, clearly we have to point it out to him. Only power be out.
Listen.
Only power to refer an office mandated by Ghana. No, but so we did 91 years, no control office of a special prosecutor.
Oh, Cobra,
we appreciate and acknowledge hard work. But I'm saying, say, but Obi Albert Ghana, we need to encourage. You know, Agbana has suffered. The likes of Agbana or more MPP also have suffered in terms of age. At the moment, in 92, and then you have access to certain political office or whatever. Is that what we want to do in this country?
Are you now discussing with us? when you lead, you might acquire that will contribute. Let's say that will
so you want to titles.
What I'm saying, you lead the discussion for us.
But you know what we do with that?
I'm not in London. You know, I just want to admit that Kennel slipped in that area. The fact that OSP is a young man. We need to encourage the young, you know, to bring them up to speed, encourage them to do their best.
Honorable titles will be the Abase. A change to Kukum na Nawokan. A change to Kukum Quino. And Papa crying, you know, that's it for drawing our attention also to that. Agbana Kwaba, NDC Muti saying,
Mine and Adom na.
This time I said, more perform money, bros, and I knew baby as they do because more two about me, Boko.
You, the my chia, I think, sir, me General Secretary, Honorable Johnson, I said, doing Ketia, any national chairman. Dr. Samuel for Sampofo systems are already in place for your branch elections. No, we must commend them. The leadership in our idea because your elections now proper systems of redress are to me manage all the fallout. Intina, it is a year branch elections, but no violence, no fight. You hardly will hear. But your issues were one or two constituencies more. I would call on the leadership I'm part of, say, we need to urgently address those issues. Your constituencies, be to say, Adan constituency, Keta, any Techiman South, some few places where we are still trying to manage the situation. Meaning say, before the end of this week, no, now all of those constituencies will be resolved. So far, no, the leadership must be commended.
Okay. Then again, on this matter of NDC and Electoral Commission and Commissioner, vis-a-vis Krata Martin Amidu Achuraba, do you really support Martin Amidu's position?
Martin Amidu's position, no, position be some of us are NDC, any other discerning Ghanaians, we have always held on to. And yes, we needed Martin Amidu to come and tell us what we already know. It's good, Sewachro, as an advocate, as Obia, Debia, about your democracy, corruption, any of those issues. And whatever on all kind, say President Akufo-Addo, any electoral commission, almost scheme, some of we need election in there. It's something that is known to the public. That is the case.
How?
And then elections are a process, and an event. Now, we should process now. You prepare towards 2024 elections. Any electoral commission for posturing the where dear IPAC formation what we need now will be say President Akufo-Addo, the MPP government and electoral commission juma together to rig the elections. Any day we have always known. Internet yes preparation say for them to rig the elections. My examples. Here we election 2020. NDC as a political party. Yet Tinase and I show electoral reforms. I always say yes, our reforms now. The process of the elections. Electoral reforms. Now yet show Nkatama MPP Abain electoral commission. Here we electoral commission for responding to your letter. Our Mukacha say they will come and sit with us for us to look at the reforms. From 92, basic 2020 elections are after every election be major reforms. Okay, started we were using electoral register picture screen and I call black and white voters ID card improvements any reforms in the and baby ubia democracy no enviable status. Now we share IPAC as a political party. A major political party for that matter. Yakasa IPAC meeting the Kobium until your concerns no are addressed. Hey, Munkobium. Now you're quite on IPAC. For example, we show your laws more. IPAC. The laws are guiding the formation of political parties and demanding certain requirements. For example, parties from 92 they have not been active. But IPAC. Now electoral commission MPP for Akosisan Kofobi say we a chairman my party we parties are Obia him said these parties are non-existent. It should be ba na say confusion kakra say o na entu aba at the end of the day no now omo ni stake there democracy mobile but to aba democracy majority has carried the vote. That is not how IPAC meetings are conducted. So Ghana card issue I discussing. CPP for General Secretary say, or committee or raise issue say, we are not saying say don't use Ghana card as a requirement, but don't make it the only source document
amongst the requirements. Among
the requirements, because it will be brief. Because at the end of the day, NIA Fokra Bekache say more than 6 million Ghanaians need a Ghana card. Now, Ukoji Ghana card, she challenges are Ghana for and opera ochina nopa ma producers omun sorry be 4 a.m. 3:30 5 a.m. omun ko na head office o ube unipa omu go at the end of the day sometimes the whole day omeka say oh system na down until you cannot get the card. Abra constitutional my power say if you are 18 years and above and was sane mind you have the right say obe to aba. Now then I won't be a denouement. Ghana for you now be was our opportunity to go and vote. Why do you want to limit the thing to Ghana card at the same time Ghana card abe so difficult to access it? That is the only problem. See before someone raises I should know IPAC electoral commission chair was and they have to vote. Now Master Sandos, excuse me to say non-existent mushroom parties now almost mistake there democracy. Now more to about the majority has carried the vote.
But you to qualify to be part of IPAC. Your measurement be as a political party.
Very good. Unim say they don't yes say electoral commission and say almost assess.
Simple.
Now unim say electoral commission. According to rules Lucano, so your political party every year as a electoral commission inspecting office across the country sir.
Do
na offices. So what them say political parties are required to submit audited accounts to electoral commission. So who default side na electoral commission say omo cancel omo you dey free the registered political parties. So beside electoral commission say those constitutional duties responsibility no more. When was the last time omo audited accounts of other political parties? Omo hu here into who electoral commissioner they are so non-functional. Omo jini na say they have become the electoral wing of the MPP. Aban into na omo here,
but they are exhibiting traits here. And you're good for elections as
and it's not good for your democracy. It's not here trust peace council for more NDC 2024 no dear. Yeah, say now you're counting as more functions anyway no our electoral committee. IPAC say about cut now IPAC say
so yeah meeting there. We will come back to IPAC if A, B, C, D
are resolved. Then you know say then say parties be okay groups be and organizations be or omukra say omu ebe fair political parties into meetings everywhere to say parties be na representation in parliament. Sometimes everywhere be say parties be na file here in the last elections. Now parties be or they were formed so many years ago. Those parties are non-existent. Now you reps say you have reps at IPAC. Now okay IPAC no crowd and yet legal, it is not backed by any legislation. So him sir IPAC need say a consensus and I the build here and remember anyone why a constitution one can about the formation of IPAC into IPAC now you are taking decisions be affecting the growth of your democracy into now I had to say all these issues are happening.
Okay, so Daniel ni kwate Titus
no mine your friend is economy no me ba no na metie
yenko de what person no go
okay
go ahead
no say now we come about economy say President Akufo-Addo who can say or say he will turn the crippling economy around and me brother Honorable Titus Glover say despite the challenges no still
working.
And the government is still working. I disagree. First, no, say economy ni year, because our hardships now here can me fuel prices all of us will buy fuel. We do filling station now. We be beside say NDC and MPP card one. Omo members of MPP. Omo top fuel no less than how much I hear to. So we are all suffering. And say your opposition, it doesn't mean say we wish say aban no be faili. And now they be sorry na say baha. We are only trying to awaken the conscience of omo power. Say do the right things. Ema Ghana bibia be cause omo obia. Now President Akufo-Addo can say obe 10 economy now around that me who two things. One, I feel there will accept this economy no challenges. We accept this economy no crippling. Secondly, President Akufo-Addo be a politician be our kasa. Who ye Ghana ni na say who pay attention to President Akufo-Addo ni words or no ni words any ni deeds no they are always in contradiction. Or your president be from time or any campaign no ma okay ni nyina he doesn't do them until your president be on your microphone on him how to talk sweet. And your President Akufo-Addo and our catch say on your opportunity obe 10 Ghana around or transforming Ghana's economy in 18 months now then they see 18 months and the President Akufo-Addo we are now catching during COVID one of the address will say we know how to bring back the economy now your lives now we cannot bring back our plagiarized speech no okay say ochina you started agenda 88 okay say a hospital on my deadlines nyina. And then many who say not even a single of that hospital have been completed anywhere. Not a single. What's okay? Tiny address no on my address no April 2020.
I know Babechire mu say baby or the asobe bobi. Effective 1 year. It is and then you did bokra na agenda 111 effective and then you did.
But okay say April 2020. First time now this a district be our Ghana any district hospital. Oba Besi
that is correct.
88 hospital.
That is correct.
What kind of say in how many years? Almost 1 year. Almost a year emergency. 1 year.
Within a year.
And then we are in 2022. Hospital no which of them Ghana every your friend is a foundation level.
Ebinim ko.
Omuko ewon.
Oko say.
Ewon.
Kojo. Information minister say.
Ewon. Enye President Akufo-Addo ana o ka kire. Say omo secure sikabi free. A friend is a donor partners. Into Sikana omu here for sa agenda 111 no bibia ye ready. Omuko
ball for no.
Okay. Pomp and pageantry celebrations. Hey. Ya hospitals on anyway. Into President Akufo-Addo ka asembia. Me as a Ghanaian, especially me follow President Akufo-Addo no. Me met me akachiro say or ka asembia. Me I don't take him serious for his words.
Okay.
Because Oyobia, he doesn't do the things that he says. Okay, say time a President Akufo-Addo oko Nima can na say oko BS mocks no. Okay, say NAPCO trainees ni nyina no. Omo aye hihye bia, omo di omo nyina e dey place on permanent employment and they are creating agenda 3 million jobs. Okay. Where are the NAPCO trainees this year?
They are exiting in September.
Omo exiting September. Jumana President Akufo-Addo catch omo at that time. Say by October 2021 no, they would have in place no. Say October no, ewonyana enye mbae. Enye President Akufo-Addo na say promises no. Inti President Akufo-Addo have prove it say the politician bia. Onya microphone na kasade any enimdwa things that he will say to get the applause from the people but free while he does nothing about it.
Right.
The economy no collapsing. And someone accept to say they have run down this country. So you see the depreciation. And you have Dr. Baumia, any President Akufo-Addo, omuko formi Forex Development Committee. Nipa 40 and omu di formi sa committee no. So omu be arrested ye CD no. Then I see ye. And then CD no break it 10. I'm telling you, ko black market.
Do 10 and then I'm 9.6.
9.6, 9.8
yeah,
depending. But ko black market, I obenya no 10.
10 they need a quarter no.
Oh, more than 10 and I'm predicting me economic policy analyst now share analysis now yeah before the end of this week. I'm telling you
na 9.5
now me say 9.5 no obi an name say obi a name about forex any exchange rate no be catch you say bank for rates no very low. Papa. It's always lower into now nkofo bebre omo fa mo sika e bank e way into person who use it the right way use the forex bureau any black market for no. Now black market for no, they are always ahead of the market. Until who can say or edu 10 just know say before the end of this week, next week maybe I will show you. You will tell me say they are making until we have crossed the 10.
I see.
Until the economy has collapsed. Now sir committee now, almost survey, almost for me, yeah, 40 people. But they be amunya program for me committee. They be amunya program another setup of a different bureaucracy. And yet the problems still exist. Into President Akufo-Addo, as someone can say, I'll turn the economy around it there. Camera, any microphone on your person or kasa. Those are not his words. It doesn't mean them. And we know you will not do it.
Nikwate.
Governor, what's me younger brother? Wabum kama. Wayadi. But you say who mine na umpai body say o manimboa. A boy come with result. President Akufo-Addo, when we started in 2017, things were going well until suddenly adia ye family yensabe family yako. Now, if you are a leader, would you say, baby, what do we? There's a challenge. Now one can was then you are not a leader. Adibakwa yemide. And they say, he keep encouraging us. Say, baby, woman, no, you bet to me film. Why your woman say, baby, your woman say, no. So what that for moi? That's what she has here. It does not mean that you should sleep on the floor. And we say we shall won't cry and say, baby, I not what that for me na war, but set up a job. And Dagbanai, if your prayer is say, baby, acquire your former your because you want political power, then I'm sorry, I will disappoint you. The situation we see ourselves today, and this is Duma, when we are coming to Adom TV, now you saw generator. Now the whole atmosphere is engulfed with smoke, noise all over the place. man for edwuma asay wo kromo. People ordinary jobs, tailors, seamstresses, welders, hairdressers, people's jobs have gone down.
But what has changed?
Please.
What has changed?
I am saying that in the midst of this challenge, the fact say economy a challenge. And
our run to go for cover all the time to explain that this economy is under challenge.
When Agbana was talking, you were quiet.
But I'm
so
saying,
please allow me. I don't like that. Please allow me to flow. He has thrown a lot of service. Please allow me. Let me debunk some of the things. I'm not saying, and Akufa can't say situation you woman na konya say as a president, you know, and na buy no, a come first one over here the free no, and that comparison need to be established.
Okay,
we need to make it clear. Say energy yet you want to attract
Baby.
So what are we talking about? Asuyeti and Yama Yefomina has any government employee sorry you Busume will say you try to gather. Otia the Busume for if they've not paid them here, you see what is going to happen here. So we are not saying that we are on the verge of despair. And did you can do on that but definitely will get out of it. Now all Casano, Mamika wo. What's your good promise on this? One step did you do it? I only ask a question. You can't respond. One insurance don't I know to respond.
Anyway,
please. Insurance one time. One time. Were you able to deliver? Your mama will come. A catcher and say he's not a magician. To create jobs. Association of please, when you were talking, I was quiet. So young man,
he never said
young man, young man, you had your time. So please,
that's why
please, we are not children in this country. Who go right now? He said he's not a magician. Please, can you allow me to flow? He said, go to your phone and challenge right now. John Mahama said he's not a magician to create jobs. So Sabrina on a graduate. Rashid Pebble, or see graduate to Munko to grass and go move round and take and look for cut glasses and cut grass and not into bands. Or see we should turn ourselves into what? Quarries. Unam feature na una baby unwaboa na masesa na waboa na papai na boa no ne ekoton. That was your prescription. But you have said something on this Matiamido Asemokaye. That was your second topic. Agbana. My good friend is called Agana, so I'm always mistaking your name to be him. Say they agree with Martinamidu. Say Akufa don't want to rig the election. How can this be possible? How can this be possible? We have no basis, you have no grounds, but you only oh please. I beg you. Calm down. Grants Bain. Please. Now where are grounds? Where are grounds? Matiamidu. And yet one of the this young man, your communication officer, he was on all over the platform.
Yeah, but
please, please, Martin has spoken and you say you side with him
because of the things that
please.
said.
Can you listen? Please.
I am former special prosecutor Martin Amidu has called on Ghanaians to defend the 1992 constitution against what he describes as attempts by President Akufo-Addo to undermine the 2024 elections to ensure...
national security officers have been changed, head of national security have been changed.
But he didn't even come from the angle.
Please.
He didn't come from the angle.
I am building my argument. If you have given the opportunity, I will rebut all that. Please, I'm not shifting goalposts. Because all that you are talking, the process, all that you are talking for me, I have the floor. Please.
I even said we didn't need to inform.
All that he's talking about is neither here nor there. Matiabide himself, you people have described him as somebody who lacks credibility. Please, I'm talking. Can you allow me to talk?
No, go ahead.
I sat on a appointed committee. I vetted him. How about the people that vetted him? All the issues, the pistols, all the things that you talk about, when you were put to test, He was found wanting. He was lingering all over the place. I was an appointment committee that vetted Mati Amidu. Today you want to start with him. And in any case, Rawlings used Kojo Chikata from the revolution all the way to the day when he left office for 19 years. Did we say that Kojo Chikata was used to rig the election because he was in charge of their security?
Are you questioning that we can't question when we are suspicious about a move?
Please. Elections, we are won at the polling station.
No. You can't just jump into
Please.
But you're an experienced person.
I'm a politician. And I'm saying that what they are saying is that because security
the
chiefs
processes leading to elections are
my dear Mama Mia, Jesus Christ. Elections are won at the polling. That is why your policing should be. That is why your policing should be. And
so you don't care about the registration. You don't
I'm
care
coming. Don't conclude for me. I am building myself gradually, and I'll get to the registration.
Okay, over point this. But I try just 1 minute.
I don't know where is
lot of your text messages, we appreciate it, but bring to me, my own to me, friend. Part of the on this matter of the electoral commission card, but at the right time, open up. But just continue, wrap up.
For 19 years of Rawlings' reign, Captain retired Kojo Chikata, may he so rest in peace, was in charge of security of this country. And the real is in keeping war to enable NDC regulation. No.
Oh.
It is about the competence and the Juma or yeah. There doesn't be a musoso. Agmana say political parties be who are not functioning, who have been on the records of the electoral commission. Na yashada ko farmer betrambiti as here. Now BBI is here to voting. Oh, umbra. Oh, una okasaza.
But that's the situation.
Now everyone more power. Those parties were not there. What did you do about it?
Which parties?
Those parties that he's talking about.
Parties.
Those,
because at the
please,
time,
please, cool down.
That was not the case under that was not the case under the previous electoral commission.
All those, you use the word, also mushroom political parties.
Yes,
these are parties who are formed legally in this country. In your time when Professor Mills,
and are they meeting the requirements?
Young man.
I can
misbehave.
No, I'm not a gentleman. No. That was not the case.
Me,
it is not so you say. No.
Glover, you subscribe.
Please. Can I flow? Tell the young man that when he's talking, I'm quiet. I take notes. And to be person interject,
okay.
Even though it's allowed, you can do it some point. What do you mean? I'm saying something. You were empowered. What did you do?
Which parties?
You empower all those parties you describe as mushrooms. When in office, in the days of Afrejai, in the days of Charlotte Osei,
that was not the case.
Were they ignoring to your benefit? So what are you talking about? I hate
subscribe.
So please, so if the EC want to function, they want to Yomojuma, they should do what is right. And those political parties, they must do what is right. But me try and portray yourself, you are more holier than the Pope.
Problem is they've been resistant.
They were there when these political parties were so-called not functioning. They were there, but they were ignoring to your benefit. Is that what the case is? So if these people are not working for the way you behave, the EC must do the needful and make sure say the fata they will say yebiano okay. What does it? Then comes a Ghana card. Look, let us not pretend as if we don't know. Ghana card, no, I'm a big papa. When I was a young boy growing up, that me was Auntie Mary. May your soul rest in peace. Your boots are for the Cote d'Ivoire. And the holidays not so quiet. I'm one for the quarantine. Your national card, not for the quarantine. Making sure that every French Ivorian was identity card. No, unam krokwa ye Bissau. We are all going to do Kromugano. Now we call so. And the Ghana card, no, I didn't bet the Ghana ni. We have 2 years. Ghana card na president go by what did you do? You left the place to rot. You didn't make any commitment. And Nakufa Dwaba, Washemukena, or Yejuma. Look at the quantum of Ghanaians that arrested. Still, there's a lot that need to be done. You are the same political party that went and told people not to go and register.
But what is your Ghanaian?
Please.
Amongst Nyoma, Yadibeti Tumso, Ghana, and Niabeti, among persons, you may use that identity only.
Now we got your passport. The passport is easy to get passport. Easy. You see, the guarantee system of registration. And the guarantee system, and these guys, they're good in that.
No.
Foreigners, that guarantee system.
No.
Then
this is a major political party.
Please.
I'm not
the guarantee system, so the Ghana card is good. Okay. We have 2 years. And was say, yes, share touch on the thing. And I where the challenges and problems are, let's encourage them.
Okay.
They make sure they give them the resources. Then Obiang Konsango. Then use Ghana card to go and assess. Because I want to move our Begukumwa, Mamutu Abavamamu. Yes, sir.
No problem. Yes, sir. My minister free. The last point about Ghana card. No. Yaka and your position is very clear.
Yeah.
Say Ghana card can be used as one of the source documents. But who make it the only source document? Abra, NIA, Abe Kachere said they don't have the capacity to give every Ghanaian the card before elections. No, you are deliberately who preventing Ghana from voting. But Mamin, go back to my point. Or see, and then maybe a surprise. Honorable titles go by say elections are won at the polling stations. But November 2016.
You don't know.
What granting interview be when you were contesting as MP, who a member of parliament, who can say the EC was planning to rig special voting in constituency. Meanwhile, both the audio, any transcription at that time, I was a member of parliament who make it that statement to now on him say we need elections for polling station and then when I can say elections, EC was planning to rig election in favor of Kempis. And this
you know why I said that? So you go on. You go.
Very good. The same thing I can. Me say everything is showing. Say more minister for elections. I'm appointing in the person of Jemensa no omo attitude because we have to the extent say omo electoral commissioner me oye mimi lecturer Dr. Bosman Asari to me be say NDC is a threat to democracy. Ubi a referee who call into the field 2 parties, 2 your friend is said teams ebe match even ahead of the match who making reckless statement be to say one of the parties a threat to democracy. Reckless, completely reckless comment. Now person now on them boy in say you are on the right path to organize elections.
But that's what I've started to say.
Thirdly, no me man can say my position on electoral commission anchored by the Martin Amidu kind. Who can say we didn't even need Martin Amidu to tell us the kind we have been saying all this while.
Exactly.
Open into the security setup and me I've not even made comment on that. Say me a surprise who can say me national communication officer Sami Jeff say a friend is Martin Amidu when you credible or Kabibia we shouldn't. The point must be made. Say process is now lead to the elections. We show electoral commission. Mo and more power, more mandate. Say mo be organize elections. Afe more mandate say we be vet, we be assess political parties. Under NDC, previous electoral commissioners now they were working independently. Emma, I've never heard MPP complaining say there was a time there were political parties non-existent. They are going into IPAC meetings. These are the issues that we have to check.
Right. Okay, baby. Sir, me can say at the time was in office. Once your co-elections are security, election security is manned by the police, and they tag them. What I say? They tag. I remember. The commissioner or the commander in charge of patrol, and you can be say a shy time, and I call commander no. I pick the intel, say the soldier for baby good team before Bangalow be committee 11, and to be call commander in Cheng, and I be say who is in charge of election security? Is it you or the MCE? Or to show me? The Martini because every security who is brought to the gun are attacked.
Okay, my friends here.
Maybe.
So
please, and no example na me ma no. What I say, my brother. What is important? I was say what tears here and say.
Yeah, free so.
Oh.